Hello, everyone who has a kid or likes them, maybe like Drake or less like Drake. That's your intro? Summer's coming up. It's hot boy summer. What if you want to crack a brew, sit in a chair, pack a couple of zins?
Maybe you're gonna get fired and really things are gonna take a nosedive in your life. But you know what'll be really nice to do while that's happening? Have a nice sit in a nice
Not
little
only a
bed.
sit, a rock, because it's a rocking chair.
Whoa, fellas, the shipping's gonna be too expensive.
No, it won't
Too
be.
expensive, but what if you bought it with something else and it made it free?
The season 1 comic book?
Oh my god, it's a yard book. Every episode from when we were on the old set, aka season 1, with artwork by Leo Thompson, shout out, with little things written by us about every episode.
We annotated every episode with a little behind the scenes or thoughts or, you know, whatever Ludwig was thinking that day.
You can go to the yard.sale. You can buy either or together, get the free shipping.
And, okay, we've talked long enough. Let's get into the episode now.
Boy, is that a Red Bull in your hands?
Yep, and guess what? It gives you
Wings.
Well, that's not. Archie, you can use the robot voice for that. Oh wow, how do I follow that up? Well, I'm gonna enjoy a delicious sip. Papa want Pop Attacks?
Pop Attacks, I'm good on Pop Attacks. I do feel like we, in general, on guest episodes, and this might be just me, have been bad at intros.
No. DJ Racist?
That was a shining
Time-
moment.
Hold on. I'm tuning the radio right now. I'm on the way to my job. It's like, no, I don't like it. Oh.
Yeah, Mr. MC Pedophile.
Do you like that one?
No.
Wait, but he's an MC.
No, he scrolled past it. We're not.
Yeah,
we don't listen to that.
He
radio
doesn't
station.
listen to that show.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. 98.2.
98.2 DJ Racist here.
In the morning?
In the morning.
I
We
was
have
thinking-
some of our greatest hits coming up soon. We have William Osman, Klansman of the... okay, you don't like that part? We gotta raise the... Oh, there he goes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Dude,
it's kind of popping.
dude.
It kind of squeezes you on the way down. I
What
guess.
the poop coming out my butt see?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was arousing.
You were shitting up your back.
You should try that. So it was like
Okay,
sparkling.
let's get this mic set up for him before it's too late.
This is your job, Ludwig. Help him. Help our guest.
No.
Okay.
No,
okay.
no.
Oh, that's.
No, Will.
I like that.
Okay.
Okay, that's actually perfect.
It was like pop rocks going down that slide on my stomach. Like some static electricity.
Oh, you gotta
going
give
in
him
me.
bubble guts a little bit?
Yeah.
Did it feel good?
It did.
Did you hear the way we introduce you?
Something about Klansmen, I heard.
Yeah.
It's like a figure.
That's what you heard up there?
It's like a figure of speech.
Like Clash
It's
of
DJ
Clans.
Racist
Yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah.
We're just getting our sponsor reads out of the way.
That's good. What? Who sponsors?
We have a very fucked up demographic.
We should get into it now.
Kind of a
Let me
silent
get you-
sponsor, we
Let me
call
get you
them.
good.
Kind of like a lot
me
of
get you
dark web
good.
forum money.
Oh, that's kind of creative.
No, there's no way.
No,
Did
that's
I
creative.
do something wrong?
No one's ever done it to the side.
As long as
Everyone
you
does it
speak
right
into the
in middle.
mic, we're gonna have a good time.
You gotta get a little closer.
We
is the
hold
problem.
our microphones by hand on our shitty podcast.
Oh, it's
Dude,
not
their
shitty. I
podcast,
bet.
and it is shitty.
I bet it's not.
Oh,
It's-
this is Tucker Carlson candies.
Yeah, I'd eat it because I love Tucker.
Tucker
I was
Carlson
thinking
candies?
of making a giant, like a pillow-sized one.
Dude, that would be so
That's
fire.
like Vitamin Uncle.
That you lick like an ice break, like a jawbreaker.
Yeah.
That'd be
much-
fire.
How much sawdust can I mix into my Zin before I still get nicotine sick?
I think a lot.
Yeah, you could. There's probably sawdust in Zins.
Yeah.
William Osman, let me ask you. I asked this to most influencers. Like, it's like a thing.
No, I don't want to have sex with you.
That's second question.
But everyone has a price. Yes.
Okay, third question.
$6.
Okay, fourth question. So I, this is something I just ask, right? Because it's like, okay, so like, what's your vice?
My vice?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is like a thing that I
Yeah,
like
it's
to
the
just
thing that he does.
like
It's a good
break
question.
the ice about.
just watching like trashy anime.
No shit.
Wow.
Really?
Like trashy.
Isekais?
Like
Isekais?
or on High School Host Club.
No,
That's not trashy, you bitch.
That is trashy.
It's all. I think there's very few non-trashy animes.
Oh my god, the fucking truth is being spoken by
Yeah.
William Osman.
They do this thing, and I get so pissed at a lot of these shows because they start off so strong. Like the first episode will be great, second episode great, and then it just like turns into the same like drawl. Like this is like horrible, like drawn out garbage. I swear, there's like more often than not, it just turns into crap after like 4 episodes.
Ludwig?
I can't disagree. I do an anime club.
Yeah.
With my members on YouTube, and I'm supposed to be watching.
They're all 14.
Frieren. My members are all 14.
Frieren's good.
In the anime club streams, yeah.
No, they're 20-year-olds who still live with their parents, and they will continue to live with their parents for the next 10 years.
But that's an economy problem, not a them problem.
Yes.
That's 14 in anime watcher years.
And Frieren's it's good. It's a good show.
It starts a little slow.
Is that the swim one?
Shut
the swim one?
up,
The
Aiden.
volleyball one?
That's
Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's free something, isn't
that's
it?
Hero Dreams of Pools.
Yeah, it's a different swimming anime.
I was like genuinely like, oh, it's called that? Like,
No.
I get it.
But anyway, I can't. I feel like I'm getting too old because I was supposed to finish it in 1 month. It's been 2 months.
Really?
I have not
You're not
finished
too
it.
old. You just have 900 things to do, and you sign on for everything.
But I never miss an episode of Survivor.
Does
What?
Cutie watch it with you?
I'm getting old. I'm telling you.
Does
I love
Cutie watch
Survivor.
it with you?
Yes.
Is it
Well, that's the thing. It's a thing for you guys together.
An
with
activity
the woman you love, and you're going to propose
I never
to
miss
tomorrow.
the daily with my
Tomorrow.
Yeah, he's proposing
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
What?
He's
What?
bending down on one knee. By the time this
No.
podcast comes out, he will be
This is not-
engaged.
Dude,
Yeah.
congrats.
Congratulations!
Thank you. It's not.
Being married's great. It's the
It's
same
finally
thing.
happening.
It's not for sure though. If it doesn't happen,
Wow.
it's not for sure.
Well, I mean,
You guys have
that's
any
something-
shovels
Wait,
in
you're-
here?
you
you're
guys
like
should-
Where's the
hesitant?
shovel? Where's the shovel?
I'm not hesitant.
Okay, so it's a
So
lot.
sure.
So it's a lot.
you-
Okay,
you're
cool.
gonna do it.
The date is variable.
No, yeah, the date's whenever, but it's the proposing
Right.
that is happening tomorrow at 1 p.m.
I do.
Tuesday.
This is I shouldn't say this because my girlfriend listens to every single podcast episode,
I was gonna ask if you listened to this shit.
every single one, and the premium episodes.
He's devoted.
And I love her.
Should we
and
make her
I-
pay for it?
I love her dearly. Yeah, of course. Of course, please. And I love her dearly. But part of the reason why I want to get married is so I can say
Tax
my
incentive.
wife.
Oh.
You like that?
I love that.
You like saying, that's my wife.
Because sometimes I say it and she goes, you can't say that.
Wow, ball and chain.
She doesn't
Ball
let you
and chain.
ironically call her your wife.
Yeah, in a southern drawl.
You're married?
Mm. Yeah.
Do you get to say it?
I do. It's
Say
great.
something about your wife.
My
baby.
wife is the only reason I'm not dead, probably.
Okay, wow.
That's
Whoa.
beast.
No, I mean, it's more like she like kind of takes care of the things that I don't take care of.
Yeah.
She didn't stop me from doing it.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
That's what I thought.
That was the road
I'm not
that-
saying she like was like cutting the rope.
My heart goes out to her because I saw when I first found out about you as a YouTuber, I think it was when your house burned down.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Dude, that's like the greatest. I know it should have been though. That's what's so bullshit about it.
yeah, you didn't even get to have the.
I didn't like. Come on, give this to me.
So your house burned down.
Yeah, the whole town-
I
the
see
whole town
video.
burned down,
Or maybe
yeah.
I knew about you right before that because I remember you were like crying in the video, and I was like, "Oh, it's
Yeah.
sad."
What
It's on YouTube.
Just, I don't know. It's,
Oh,
just,
I broke the news.
it's just rough to be like, yeah, I remember the first video I watched, you're like crying and shit, like
I'm not
tears
saying it's
coming out of your
bad. I'm
eyes and
saying
shit.
it's sad.
It's like
and
sobbing like a woman.
And I was like, wow. Well, I'm sure this experience was, a really good like growth learning moment for him. And,
Right.
And then I went to your house recently, and
I've learned nothing.
they have a laser that they've modified in their garage that could cut your arm off.
That's bad.
The whole arm
It would.
in one clean
the bone?
I mean,
And they have burn holes on the wall
Right.
Oh, dude.
where they were testing it.
In Southern California.
You talking like Star Wars cut off, like it solders it at the same
probably
time?
as
Cauterizes it?
close as you could get to it. I mean, I think it could. Star Wars cut off your finger. It would be bad.
okay.
It would be really bad.
It's like a damn Tesla front.
He's like, hey,
Yeah.
put these
Oh,
there's like
no
little
worries.
goggles. He's like, put these on.
yeah.
Why did it burn down the first time? I sort of had a friendly Jordy situation in my mind where you upset politicians and
Yeah.
casino owners.
Yeah, they need
So
to get it back.
I was researching Jeffrey Epstein.
Wow. And you pushed it too
I
far.
pushed it too far. No, it was the power company. That's who ended up taking liability. Was their infrastructure was like old and shitty, and it was sparking.
They
like,
pay out?
Yeah, they did. And the lawyers get all of it. It was actually, I learned a lot. I learned that if you get a settlement, the part the lawyers take, you can't deduct from the taxes you owe on the settlement. So if you get,
No
and
way.
It's yeah.
They take it off the top.
They take it off the top. So basically, if you get a $10,000 settlement and the lawyers take $4,000 of that, you still pay tax on $10,000.
Oh, you're left with nothing.
Wait, that's like
Wait, you
no-
can't deduct from your taxes? That
That's just
lawyer
no
took
money.
money. That's crazy.
What if- wait, what if it's
Except
for a
unless
business?
it's personal injury or something like that. There's certain, well, for business probably.
Yeah.
There's
but
probably everyone, you know.
And the lawyers aren't paying
That is-
taxes then, presumably, because you're paying
I
taxes
think
on
they're
it.
they
paying-
pay tax on the
they
income
do
that
pay
they
tax,
get, but
So it's double tax?
I don't know enough, but that
Joe!
was my thought as well. Yeah.
Where's Joe?
Joe. This is why RFK is taking over.
So like if somebody hits you in a car, like if you get in a car accident and you get like hurt and you sue them, then it's deductible. But for non like personal stuff and personal injury, you have to pay
For my
tax.
house burning down, it's not very personal.
yeah, it didn't hurt when my house
deeply
burned down. I
impersonal.
know possessions.
Dude, I was pretty mad, and it took like 5 years for all the court stuff to finally go through.
It takes a long
I
time.
only know one other person whose house burned down. I found out this weekend Daniel Tosh's house burned down.
Really?
His reaction was, I just bought a new one. I'm rich. And I was like, damn.
That is
I was
crazy.
not rich.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Life does change, I guess, when you have Daniel Tosh money.
Yes.
You have Daniel Tosh money.
I got money. I don't got Daniel Tosh money. I'm very happy. But I think Daniel Tosh, he's on Tosh.0, man.
You can afford some things to be burned down.
Me and Ludwig saw Daniel Tosh live a couple days ago.
Really? He's still alive?
He's still around. He's
This
still
is
kicking.
real.
Where's my fucking? What is my phone broken?
It was
Whoa.
both of these are the same thing. It was a double date.
Okay.
But also you're in trouble.
What did I do?
Well, if you don't know, there's a comedy fest in town. Netflix is a joke.
I'm not in
know you
trouble. No, I'm not in trouble.
My girlfriend has messaged you
your
about
your
eight
bitch
different-
wife has nothing on me.
You take that back. My wife will put you in the ground. You hear me? My beautiful wife has
Or
asked
I
you.
will.
She asked you to go to 8 comedy shows. You said no to every one and said every comedian she offered sucks.
8 is such a horrible lie of a number for that.
3
Is
then.
Tosh.0 a bad comedian?
Daniel Tosh, I haven't watched him since Tosh.0.
Yeah, to be clear,
It's
I
funny
didn't
you call him Tosh.0. It's just like that's what we know him as.
all he has.
Yeah.
calling Ashton Cooker like punked.
Yeah.
Punk's the
Yeah,
guy.
Punk wrote that letter to the Weinstein kids. That was fucked up.
To be clear, I didn't say yes to Daniel Tosh because I think he's a hilarious comedian.
Cap.
Who found this? Somebody just was like,
Cutie's been going to every show.
there's like
every
a-
other
It's
day.
just a bunch of
big-
Netflix comedy shows in a row.
She said, do you want to go to this one? And I was like, no, I'm tired. Have Daniel go. And then she's like, is it because she's a woman comedian? And I'm like, okay, here we go. And then,
Was it?
Was it Ali Wong?
yeah.
Well, she asked me to go to Ali Wong
Why didn't you go?
because I was busy. I
was a
couldn't
woman.
go.
Well, because of the detail.
And then she was like, it was really mid, so you didn't miss much. I'm like, cool. And then she kept asking me like, do you want to see this person? And it was 2 other people.
That sounds awful.
And I was
What
like,
a fucking a-hole she is.
I don't know. Why would she do
oh
all
my
that?
God, she's not. She's a bitch wife.
No, you don't get to say that.
Why?
Because she's
not his wife.
Well, how about you bend down on one fucking knee tomorrow, 1 p.m. Tuesday?
You do have to call her my bitch girlfriend until married.
Propose that at you.
Well, I bring up the comedy show because if you think Ludwig is a riot when we're watching a
When
movie,
he's watching a movie like a horror movie.
when we're watching a comedy show, he
You
is
can't hold your shit together.
Dr. Chucklefuck over here.
Dude,
there was a part.
I have a laugh that I do when I watch stuff.
Can you
There
do
was
it?
there was a part.
Yeah.
No, he goes, ha, ha.
I go,
do it
I go
yourself.
if it's funny, I go, ha.
that's
And
funny.
if it's really funny, I go, ha ha. And then if it's
does it
really,
during-
really funny, I might drop a triple.
He
but
does it
that's
during
rare.
downtime.
Why don't you just
He'll
laugh?
pick moments that nobody else is laughing at.
I'll give you an example.
And then
I'll give you
he'll
an
just let
example.
it rip.
We went to see Jerry Seinfeld live with Cutie and her whole family.
Jerry Seinfeld makes out with a 17-year-old girl.
That was
on
20 minutes
stage.
of
I have a
set
question.
up.
Why did you guys go see Jerry Seinfeld?
Because her family is older.
Okay.
And Jerry Seinfeld was probably
He
a
came
more
out
exciting
in
option.
a wheelchair.
It was also 3 others. It was Jim Gaffigan, Jerry Seinfeld, and some Italian guy they really liked.
Mario?
Who talks like he's from New Jersey on
Why did that
crack.
get me?
Yeah,
Why did that
Mario.
make me laugh?
And so we went to see them, and then one of the guys, not Jerry, had a joke, and he was like, yeah, in 2001, I had a job right after 9/11. And then I laughed. And I was at the Hollywood Bowl with 17,000 people. Nobody laughed.
Perfect acoustics. It just like
One lone voice echoed through Hollywood going,
Why don't you just laugh normal, like laugh at the jokes when
I thought that was the joke.
That's okay. That happens sometimes.
And I thought it was funny.
But you're a perpetrator of this at a lot of things.
I just think a lot of things are funny.
No, you
Sue
actually
me.
don't.
Arrest me, officer. I did.
I like you just holding your breath the whole time and you let the single out.
It's just breathing.
when the comedian asks rhetorical questions to the audience, Ludwig was answering them out loud.
No fucking way.
Sometimes, and to be fair, sometimes they weren't rhetorical. Sometimes Daniel Tosh expected people to answer in the crowd.
Yeah.
But
Anyone got foreskin here?
there was
Foreskin?
one part where Daniel goes, "What's your favorite part of the day?" And Ludwig goes, "Lunch."
Dude, oh my god.
And I started. I'm laughing really hard. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. And he's like, it is. And then
He asked me.
Pause.
And then-
Go around.
And then Daniel Tosh continues to do the bit where he goes, I once met this girl, and I asked her her favorite part of the day, and she said, what'd she say? He was like, lunch.
She said lunch.
She said lunch. And I look over at him, and he looks at me like,
And then he goes on to say, I almost left my wife that night to marry that woman who said lunch.
Yeah, that's funny.
And I said, damn, I wish he heard me.
Yeah. Well, wait.
That was his joke?
It was. He went on to say the best part of the day is sleep, and people who get up in the morning and go, wow, I love today or something suck.
This is a comedy show?
Yeah, it went into 20 minutes of abortion jokes.
Wow.
Were they funny?
He stole my joke.
Your joke
Yeah.
about Jesus?
Daniel Cook stole my joke.
he stole
Daniel
Ludwig.
Cook? Sorry, they
Daniel
sound the same.
Tosh. I
Daniel
also
Tosh.
get them mixed up.
Daniel Tosh stole my joke.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, OG.
Well, we go to see the show, and he says, I'm going to do 20 minutes of abortion material. And then he unironically did 20 minutes of abortion material. And his final abortion joke, he said, I wrote the joke to end all abortion conversation,
Wow.
to unite the left and the right. And it really boils down to one question: when does life begin? And I made a joke in college, and I did a stand-up, so you can find it out there. Tempe Late Night, Ludwig Abortion, look that up. And my joke,
Right now.
my joke was, okay, let's rephrase a question. Instead of asking when does life begin, when does it start to count as a threesome?
Okay.
That was my joke.
Great joke.
He had the same joke, except it was a little more crass because he said it would be weird to jizz on a 14-year-old girl's face. And he goes,
He
everybody
said,
here would
jizz,
agree.
he said jizz on your daughter or your son's face
Yeah.
who's
Yeah.
14.
He says everyone agrees that'd be weird, and then he goes down and be like, everyone agrees it'd be weird to jizz on a 6-year-old. Everyone agrees it'd be weird to jizz on a baby's face. Is it weird to cream pie your beautiful wife when she's pregnant?
Yeah.
And
Right,
the answer is
I
like,
get
oh,
it.
probably not. So that's but like same joke, man.
Do you think that if a
I'm coming for
It
you.
was funnier when you just did it now.
What?
Like that joke was just funnier when you did it now.
do you think that being in the womb protects the idea? Like if there's like a 10-year-old is still in the mother's womb, just hanging out like a kangaroo like pouch.
I'm not
And you
sure.
bust.
There's
Yeah,
probably very
pause.
few people that would even be able to bust
Also,
in that situation.
kangaroo pouches aren't wombs.
Are they not?
No.
No.
Well, I'd be fucked. Oh my god.
They're closer to an asshole.
No, there's poop in it.
There's crud in there.
I'm just
It's like
making
the
shit.
front butt.
It's like an enormous belly button, I think.
Oh,
And there's
also mixed
crud
with
in belly
tits.
buttons.
okay. Is there milk in it?
Are you just saying words you like to say?
No, that
He's the
one's
scientist,
real.
so I'm
no,
trusting
no,
him.
no.
Is there milk in the butt of the guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the mom. I think
The mom. It is the
yeah, it
mom.
is.
She's got
It's not a
mom,
seahorse.
she's got milk in her. What do they call it? Marsupial cooch.
Yeah. Stew. I think it's stew, actually.
Or-
Marsupial stew.
God, that's how I would make fun of one of your family members.
Oh, I miss her.
No, I do. Imagine stretching your belly button out and then covering your boobs with it. I think that's kind of what a pouch is.
Oh, you can do that
But
with
then it
your
also
nuts.
has.
Yeah.
all
okay,
of
yeah,
the-
imagine
you got
stretching
the
your
milk
nuts
in
out.
there. You got the milk in there. You just
And then, yeah, it fills
You
it
look
up.
so modest.
It's like a tube top.
The science world is so beautiful.
It is.
Will.
Yeah. We could Google this to
Is
make sure
this-
it's true.
Is this what the panels will be about at
Yeah.
Open Sauce?
Oh, God. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
He's like, it's the only reason I'm
Hey,
here.
hold on. What's open sauce?
Open Sauce is an event that is the fucking greatest science fair you'll ever be to in your goddamn life. You're going. Are you going, Ludwig?
Didn't I say I would?
You said you would.
So there's a 50% chance?
Damn.
That's basically exactly what I said to him.
Every time I text him trying to get him to fill out the form, he doesn't reply.
Oh, he has never filled out a Google form.
I'm not a form guy.
Unless it's from the all new
there.
Toyota Prius.
Baby, I'm there. As long as it's not in
thank
June,
God.
I'm there.
You need more, you need to plug with more conviction. You need to
Okay.
drop the off-camera Fire Festival rhetoric.
Yeah. Open sauce is every YouTuber you've ever seen on YouTube is going to be there. Mark Rober, Michael Reeves, Ludwig.
Holy
Whoa.
shit.
Don't say it wrong the whole weekend.
Let me read the whole list. Someone
You got
say
a whole
something
ass
while I'm
roster
looking at the list.
going?
It's-
Please, God. hold on.
This is the second year.
What did you hear about
Last
it?
year was
Michael
the
told you
inaugural
about it.
year. I asked Michael. We actually went on a motorcycle trip right after he came back. It was like a 2-hour trip. He told me about it the whole time. He said it was amazing. It was very fun.
Do you guys hold each other?
We held each other on after
Like
we got off our
bound
bikes.
to.
On the bikes?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
on the bikes?
On the bikes, we do bound too, but it's only in parking lots because we're not good at it yet.
Yeah, it's harder when you're
need the practice.
Did you guys
Yes.
watch Mythbusters growing up?
I did.
Adam Savage.
Whoa! Did you know he actually doesn't? He sucks off Jamie Heineman
Yep.
to the bone every day.
What the fuck?
dude?
No, he had a
Wow.
butthole picture. That's it.
The skin is gone.
He does not have a butthole
Excuse me?
picture.
That's it. That's all. And
Do you want to see Adam Savage's butthole?
no, that's crude. You're
Again.
cruel.
He said, "Yeah."
I'll see it a second
What
time.
if I think I'm Adam because Shorty turned me to a savage? How's that?
Keep going, please.
I prefer
so-
Tosh point out.
There's probably a good one in there. I'll think on it.
Aging Wheels, Alex Steele, Alan Pan, Applied Science, Bobby Duke, BPS Space, Breaking Taps, Brent Underwood, Brian McManus, that's real engineering.
Archie, could you put a timer on the
CNC
bottom?
Kitchen, Code Bullet, Code Miko, Cody's Lab, Colin Furs, Dax Flame, Doug, Electro Boom, Emily the Engineer, Evan and Kaylin, Everyday Astronaut, Explosions and Fire, Grady Hillhouse, 3 Blue, 1 Brown, How to Make Everything, Intexa, Ivan Miranda, Jake Laser, James Bruton, Jeff Gearling,
Jeff Epstein.
Can I ask you a question?
Jeffrey Epstein, Kyle Hill.
Go back.
Sorry, just
What am I doing?
skipped over
here?
that one of the last
I'm
ones
You-
there.
You're naming a bunch of
You're
scientists.
going to be on a panel with Nile Red,
What?
and he's going to put elephant toothpaste in your ass.
I would love that so much. I love that so much. I love Nile Red.
God, it'd clean you out.
God, and you would have the most calm voiceover.
But then we'd pull it out and there'd be a mold of you.
This
Yeah.
is a human asshole.
Yeah.
God, I'd be so sick.
There's just a gray Ludwig clone like 12 from Street Fighter.
I want Nile Red colonoscopy booth.
You ran it last year. This is your second year.
You're still
Second
scrolling.
year.
It's a shitload of people.
there's a lot of people.
So
Pyrotechnology
it's like a
Connections,
science-
Backyard
I have a
Scientist,
feeling-
Action Lab.
It's like a
Thought
science
Emporium.
guy, like YouTuber.
What if you don't like science? Would you still like it?
No.
Are the orgies,
Okay, well, let's work
If you
on
don't like
that.
science, eat shit.
are the
Moment.
orgies just fucking dope?
Yeah.
Let's go, like,
We're talking GDQ 2014 level orgies.
Whoa.
Banjo and the Boys.
Yep. This takes down YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's bad.
It's gonna be like
good.
orgies.
That's what it's like, bad. It's down bad.
Okay. All right, how
got
about
Riz.
this? I got an event idea for you.
Yeah.
You want to make money on an event?
No.
You know the Ren Fair?
Yeah.
All right, what about the Len Fair?
Okay.
And it's like the band Len,
Who's that?
and it's kind of like a juggalo type thing.
Oh, I'm already, you got me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
And
Wow.
we all paint spring break on our pregnant shit.
yeah,
pregnant
and we
stomach.
all have
This is-
relationships with our sisters.
This is such a deep cut. If
that
you
feel-
watch the Len music video for Steal My Sunshine, this will be slightly funny. But to me, Nick and Dawson, it's the funniest thing that ever could have been conceived right now. My question to you is,
Yes, I've changed my mind. I will have sex with you.
Jesus Christ, right? Because it's like,
We'll shake
It's
why
like,
not?
It's like the hair doesn't matter that
The
much.
hair doesn't matter that
No.
much.
I've
Great hair.
Yeah, no, it's,
he doesn't. It's going
no,
away.
It's my no. I'm actually thinking of getting it tattooed because I'm not sure if it's receding or if I've always had a widow's peak. My mom has it bad too.
Okay.
And I'm not sure.
Let me see what's going on here. Ooh, it's thick.
You're not
Wait,
taking
okay.
finasteride?
No,
Okay.
the,
I think
the
that was
hair is
great.
fine. It's
pretty
just
good.
it's like there's a widow's peak, and I don't know if it's growing.
Do you have what about pictures when you were a teenager? No. Okay, look at OG.
Oh, he is
Oh,
gone.
yeah, you got
Jesus
it's the same
Christ.
He's done
Yeah.
for.
Dude,
He's
Dude, I
done
don't
for.
know,
fine.
man.
We're fine.
we're fine.
We're
Thank you.
fine.
Thank you.
We're fine.
That's a tone
It's holding
of
strong.
I'm not
confidence.
worried.
It's been this way for years.
I got hair on my ass too. They'll just fucking move
Yeah,
it.
yeah, let's put it back up there.
Yeah.
When
Wait,
and where?
Can I go from my head to
Yeah,
my
when
ass?
is open sauce?
When and where?
June 15th in the city of San Francisco. I know.
Whoa.
I know.
We'll be there.
People love the city.
Yeah, people in San Francisco all-time
Francisco?
high.
Yeah, we do have like 18
Don't bring
acre
your
parking
car
lot.
to the
We have an
event.
18-acre parking lot though, so it will be better than parking on the street.
Why?
Okay.
Why San Fran?
It must be crazy expensive.
That's where all the nerds are.
That's true.
Because like
tech.
one of the big things, I love to see shit people have built. You know, you watch a Michael Reeves video or mine or Mark Rober, any of these people and they build this thing. You'd be like, I would love to fucking see that thing.
Yeah.
That is what the event is people who
I bet
have
there's a
built
surprising amount of like
crazy shit.
random people who show up who built pretty cool shit.
Dude, I cannot even stress how fucking smart people are. Like they show up with the dumbest, smartest, coolest things you've ever seen. And we have there's going to be 400 or 500 exhibits this year. So basically people who have built a weird machine. Like there's this guy who built this churro extruding machine that extrudes churro batter into a deep fryer.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So it's it makes the whole thing. I
It's
had
supposed
a
to
master
it
baker.
literally just shits out the world's longest churro.
And these people are in San Francisco. They're all there.
No, so there was a.
They're trying to catch VC flytrap money. They're
Yeah,
trying to get
exactly.
some,
Flytrap
some
money.
fucking fat cat to walk through with his fucking crypto balls swinging around.
Sees this churro machine and he's like, I need something long for my crypto balls.
I've had I have long coin, so I'm gonna, here's $7 million.
Yeah, you be the long churro to my crypto balls.
It's like esports, but for engineering.
I'm gonna come up and shake down a CVS with a Boston Dynamics robot. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Just sick them.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal all the razors. Me.
Using robots to fucking steal shit.
Yeah.
That is the future.
That is the future.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And they have 50 cals mounted on their back.
It's 12 of them going to the Apple store, rip it. They still rip them out of the displays.
What voice would you put on it?
That's such a good question.
Yeah.
Default Siri 1.
It would
Australian Siri.
it would be Aiden apologizing.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Really apologize.
in the bag.
I'm sorry.
Also, the robot still has a ski mask on.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah. So it sounds like you made something that you yourself would want to go to,
Yeah, that's
which
it.
is cool.
Yeah,
That's
that was
I'll
basically.
say it sounds like it solves a problem I had with Adobe Max. 'Cause I went to Adobe
Yeah.
Max one year and I was like, this is gonna be so cool. I'm gonna go around and see all these booths with cool up and coming programs or tools to edit videos and shit with. All of it was fucking lame.
It's just corpo shit.
It's all
dude.
bullshit you
Yeah.
don't need. It doesn't make it anything easier or better.
Dude.
Yeah, it was shitty, but it sounds like you can just go exhibit to exhibit and see cool stuff.
It's chaos.
Is there going to be a live stream component?
We were thinking last year of
we just talked
not
about
a
it.
full live stream, but just exploring the event for a couple hours
Let
on
me
a
tell
live
you
stream.
this. I'm not going to fucking go. I
That's
don't even
fine,
know. I have an
bitch.
English
I'm
degree.
not gonna have sex with you anymore.
Dude.
Whoa, you
Well,
feel dumb now,
I
idiot.
would
You
hey,
fumbled the bag.
Zipper, can you book me a flight to San Francisco in June?
Sex
But-
Francis.
Did we put you guys in a big glass box together at Open Sauce?
Yeah.
Oh my
The
god.
fuckathon.
And you
Okay,
have
so
sex as
you're the
long as you
inside, though.
possibly
Come
can.
on.
I'm okay if people see and I don't want to be able to see them looking at that.
One way. Yeah.
One way, but in and out.
I likely may not be there, right? But if I am
missing out.
interested, it would be cool to flip on a live stream and see people
What's going
running
on?
around.
No, fuck that.
Okay,
What?
sorry, I didn't mean it.
Fuck them.
Do people
Fuck
even
'em.
watch live
I
streams?
didn't mean it. Do
No.
people watch live streams? Not on
It's for
YouTube.
it's for nerds.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, fuck live streams.
I'm saying
Fuck live
go.
streamers too.
Well,
You should have
some are
one.
cool.
You
some
should
are
have.
cool.
I know this guy, Alex19. You hire him,
Yeah.
and he just walks around with a fucking IRL backpack,
Yeah.
and that's the
That's good.
script.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Who's this?
Alex19.
He's just a guy who actually does this for Smash tournaments.
That's not a bad idea.
He's a great guy.
I have a question.
I'm trying
I
to get
feel
Alex
like-
paid.
Oh,
Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. I feel like you're not. There's nothing nefarious going
There's
on.
no joke.
no,
behind it.
There actually
Okay.
is nothing.
You're
to
like,
there.
you're-
The joke is that he said Alex 19 to you,
Oh.
and you don't know who that is, and we do, and that's kind of
Okay.
funny.
And the people that know
You're
that will
like
be
the
like,
smirk made it look like he was gonna steal my kidneys or something.
he's not gonna steal your kidneys. He got good kidneys.
That's exactly. You did it again. You did it.
Famously,
Famously, yeah.
famously, he's not a good kidneys.
He might. He's not gonna steal your kidneys.
You're
He might ask if I can have.
I guess he's technically more likely to than I would be, but
Yeah.
He's like a point.
Still won't. Still won't.
He
Still
won't.
won't. You're
Like,
right.
even-
Probably
you're-
won't.
You'll be
Okay.
in great
I have
hands.
a question.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You make videos online for a living, and you also have a baby.
Yeah.
Is that as magical and wonderful as the Hallmark cards tell you it is, or is it a deep, dark, miserable, twisted
I love
nightmare?
My baby.
Yeah,
My
when are
baby
you
is the
gonna eat
greatest
it?
thing. I thought it probably would have been early on.
They spoil 'em.
I love my baby. I can't describe it as anything other than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna suck so bad, and it did. But it was also really rewarding.
Yeah.
Like.
That's honest. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very hard because it's good. It's so good, and I would never trade it for anything. But it does. It's very distracting. It does require you know when they say like the dad reflexes. There's no such thing.
Oh no.
It's just a part of your brain that doesn't stop thinking, and so it's just more like you can't ever focus on what you're actually trying to focus on. It's a parasite. It's not a superpower.
Oh.
What?
That's so fun.
How old's your baby?
Almost a year, like 11 and a half.
Has your
11
baby,
months.
have you really done anything to impress you yet?
Yeah, there's this like between like 6 months, like from 6 months on, it's the freakiest thing because they're like a little bug at first. It's this horrible little like, it's like the most crippled pet you could find at the store. Where do you get them? The pound? What do they call it?
Yeah, we go to the pound. We go to the pound.
At the bug planet.
And then they start just like making sense of things. Like they start making eye contact. They start looking at you. They start recognizing you. Like that was weird when they recognize you for the first time because it's like then they get like happy when they see you. And then, trying to stand and talk and crawl. Like it's so weird watching this transition from like a little piece of useless shit to a slightly more fun and adorable and lovable useless piece of shit.
But when do they maybe stop being a useless piece of shit?
I think probably when they turn like 30.
Yeah, okay.
You should.
And so when they turn 18, so they can get fucking enlisted, brother.
Leave a comment down below how old you are, and then we can average them and number.
You should build like a mech suit for your baby.
Yeah.
Has that been said to you before?
I was thinking of doing something with the battle bot. Like kind of like
It pilots it like a little dude, baby battles.
Pilot the battle bot. Pilot the battle bot, Shinji.
All right, we get the neural links. We put them in two babies' brains.
Yeah.
And their brains control the robots that fight each other.
I think both babies would die
No,
the robots
before they
would
even
die.
got in the robot.
no,
I
their
think
brains are like pudding, and you can put whatever you want.
Yeah.
That actually makes a
You
lot
put a
of sense.
PCB, just drop it in the pudding, and then it works.
automatically the stem cells connect to the.
There's no
on.
social studies now.
Your baby ever talk to other babies?
Yeah, like just sort of like goo goo gaga shit.
Do you throw them in a room together and see what they do?
Yeah, there's a lot of like
should put on a beat.
throwing hands.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're trying to scrap.
Yeah, like kind of just,
You got a warrior baby.
Yeah.
That's a good class.
If there's a baby on the TV, do you point and go, look?
Look you.
Look at you. Look at
It's like a dog.
like you.
Look, it's one of you.
I've always theorized if I had a baby, I would not talk to them like people talk to babies.
Yeah.
I would talk to them like I talk to you.
Young man, stand up.
Keep
Yeah.
it real.
Do you do that?
Oh, so you would never talk to them.
I do.
Boom.
You can take that shit.
He is
They're
a
soft.
fucking.
Any rocks around here you can throw it up?
They're soft.
Dude, they smell
Like
so
pick
good.
a rock off the
yeah.
ground.
You
That's
chuck it
how I
at
roll.
him. I just let him chirp.
I had a question about
I
your
had a
fucking
question that
little
he's
ass
answering.
baby. Sorry, go ahead.
I like talking like they're an adult. I think kids love that. When you talk to a kid like an adult, they're just like, holy shit. Like no, everyone's
I
like,
love
oh.
doing this.
Like yeah,
Dude, you should teach your kid American Sign Language as it grows up, and then just like never talk to it ever, and then one day just be like, ah!
Have you read any of the stories when they like keep a kid in a room like these like horrible
Yes,
stories?
I have, yeah.
It's insane.
Dude,
Yeah.
that happened to
destroyed
Aiden.
it.
That's why I think he's still weird.
really good.
I know.
You know,
I
I just Simpsons
I
growing up.
acquired language in my 20s.
Was it a basement or an attic?
Oh, attic.
He got some sun, so it was cool. It was cool. You're fucking capping because I said good shit to that 12-year-old who played basketball, and you got mad at me.
Well, yeah, because that was inappropriate.
Oh, it's inappropriate to say good shit to an athlete.
Yeah, he said good shit to a 5th grader.
Oh, 5th grade.
We played basketball together.
And after that, he dapped him up and said good shit.
If 5th graders are gonna go on that game show and make us look dumb, we can curse at them.
And I said, Slime, you can't say good shit. Like, that's bad.
I didn't curse at him. I cursed with him.
And I don't-
What'd she say instead?
What?
What would he say instead?
He would say
Like,
good job.
Good job. Good job, young child.
You think the
Prince
kids
of England?
at 5th grade Los Angeles public school aren't saying shit?
Dude, they're saying way worse.
They're saying crazy
But
shit.
let them say it amongst each other. I mean, you're like in the same way LeBron will say good shit to AD and then slap him on the ass. You shouldn't do that to the 5th grader.
Dude,
What if you didn't say
What
good
else is
shit? Walt gonna take from us?
Next time, don't say good shit, just do the ass slap.
Yeah,
That's fine.
That's, you know what? That is more appropriate.
Get out there,
Ludwig.
sport.
Would you be okay with that?
You know what? If he committed and the father was there, yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's same shit.
But I do this with. I hung out with Cutie's family all week because they had Disney week. They come to Disney and they go every day. And I like talking to them like whole ass adults. So the 5-year-olds, like I have a bunch of Baby Bell, and they fucking love
Wait,
Baby
you just
Bell.
have cheese on you?
Yeah, because you buy it. I buy it at Disney. I buy it by the packs because I like eating it.
You just snack on cheese.
You put one on their nose
on a hot day.
They sell that directly at Disney.
They sell it at Disney. It's a 3-pack.
Huh?
So you just snack on cheese all day on a hot day and just sweat, just have cheese sweat.
How's your
I
shit?
just be going fucking crazy on that
Do you
shit.
have like shit problems?
No.
You ever see how high they can jump?
Huh?
By like holding the cheese out.
Go.
Come on, jump.
Oh yeah, no, we play that game too.
Yeah, they're dogs too.
Well, but then I always say, hey, if you want it, you have to answer my trivia question. And they'll be like, sure. And then I love just throwing them fucking curveballs.
Yeah.
Because they want me to ask what their favorite color is. But I'm like, what is the greatest military power on Earth?
Yeah. When was the moon landing?
Famously. Yeah. Was moon
What
landing
moon
fake?
landing?
Yeah, it's a trick question.
China.
But I asked him what is the largest country by population. And that one stumped him for a whole last minute. Motherfucker said Asia. I said country, kid.
Okay.
And then he goes to his mom, and his mom is stumped. His mom's tossing out. She just rips
But she
America.
really wants the cheese.
She's getting broken off.
Jump high enough to bite out of his hand.
I'm like, I got to change these questions.
I remember what I was going to say about babies. You know, if they drink water, they die early on.
They do tell you not to give them water.
Isn't that crazy?
A lot of the stuff feels
What else
like
you put in their bowl?
You put milk in the bowl
Oh.
and one Cheerio.
half a Cheerio.
Have a Cheerio.
grew up
One
behind
Cheerio if they're big.
Good cholesterol.
If they're the big ass fucked up babies. Was your baby an accidente?
No.
Oh, you planned it?
Don't say with the Spanish accent. It's like
Accidentes. 1-800-555.
is your baby stupido?
You could be entitled to compensation.
That's nice. So you planned it out and you had a little baby.
Yeah, I the way I thought about it, because I have a commitment paralysis. It's like less of do I want a kid and do I not want a kid. I knew I wanted a kid at some point.
Sure.
Like I feel like, I don't know, do you want a kid at some point?
I want a kid. I want a litter.
No,
What's
I
that mean?
don't.
I want at least 7,
7?
maybe 10.
Bro, your pussy's gonna be destroyed.
My pussy's gonna come out of me so, and I'm gonna be so torn.
Crushed pelvis.
But I'm gonna
Cause
love them.
of
I'm gonna
death.
love them the same.
When?
When will I have them?
Yeah.
Well, we got to propose first tomorrow,
You wanna
1
do this?
p.m. Tuesday.
Yeah, he has proposed.
You
You got,
guys-
you got the questionable kids camp over there, and you got the probably kids camp over here.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, these two men are uncut.
Oh,
More virile?
interesting.
More
Are you
virile.
cut or uncut?
Cut.
I'm afraid I'll make too many kids.
Dude, I don't know.
That sucks for you.
That
Did you
does
cut
suck.
your kid?
No.
Okay.
She can't get cut.
Oh, right.
That is so hetero masculine of you
Yeah.
to just assume.
I don't know how it works with women.
We cut the whole thing off.
I don't know.
just
That's how you
you-
get a woman.
You just assumed his kid was a damn boy.
I thought there was a 50% chance. And maybe that makes me a fucking goddamn idiot.
Maybe.
They all fall off like baby teeth.
Yeah.
Eventually,
The foreskin?
Yeah, it dries
the
up.
penis.
Yeah.
Penis does
The
fall
whole
off.
penis.
The penis at large
I still
falls
have
off.
my baby penis.
who's
And then the
here-
girth fairy comes.
Who here do you think would make the best father? And maybe also the worst father?
Hi, I'm 34.
He already knows
So-
that answer.
Um,
Well, you'll be dead when your kid's like 4.
I don't get any vibes from any of you. They'd be bad dads.
What the fuck
So
is
then
your
who
problem?
would be the best? What?
Are you a good dad?
I think so. I think.
That's so sweet.
Guy who just called his kid a parasite 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I did.
Do you have any secret kids? that like most people
I
don't
might
know
have missed
about?
your kids. That
If
I
you
don't
got
know
into a beef with Kendrick Lamar, would
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
unearth that you have more children than you publicly have stated
11-year-old
prior?
daughter, perchance.
I'd rather come out that I have a secret kid than anything else with kids.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, that seems to be the consensus.
Yeah.
Guys,
It's okay to have a secret kid as long as you made the kid. Right.
LeBron, keep the family away.
Yeah.
guy, I'll say this right now, and we don't have to talk about it because it'll be cold by the time this comes out, but I think Champagne's in trouble.
Oh my God, you can't still be saying that.
Well, it's true.
He is in trouble.
He is in trouble, bro.
He is in trouble.
Yeah.
Because Kendrick Lamar was like, oh, Kendrick Lamar's like, you're a pedophile, and he's like, I'm not a pedophile because you got molested. And Kendrick Lamar's like, do I have to respond to that?
And everyone's like, huh?
Cue the Fortnite image, and it's the screenshot here, and it's did Drake
Oh, this one
fell
here.
off?
Everyone lean in like this.
Is it over for Drake?
Don't look at the camera. They don't look at each other.
Yeah.
Great.
Five white guys weigh in.
Yeah, that's our thumbnail.
Have you talked about it at all yet?
Yeah, I made a video about it.
No way.
I made a video about
Why
it.
are you so into the beef?
20-minute recap video.
Well,
Because everyone's into it and he only likes things that are popular because he's a fucking
Dude,
husk.
the only thing that this is so the reason why it's insane that you're tweeting about and recapping the beef is because 6 months ago, Ludwig said to me straight faced, Drake won the beef against Pusha T when he dropped back to back,
That's awesome.
Which is
it was
just
the one against me.
incorrect.
That's just the wrong beef and the
It's
wrong
just
song.
incorrect on so many levels.
Whoa.
And
Yeah, it's because Drake lost that beef for one,
lost.
and then
for
also back to
starters.
back is Meek Mill.
This is like Destiny just reading about Israel Palestine on Wikipedia and then hopping in.
Yeah.
Yeah, except he read the Wikipedia page wrong. He mixed up 2 sections. And now he's making 20-minute mogul mails.
Oh my God.
You hear Drake's up against Palestine? That can't be good.
I started off my whole video and I said, hey, to people who listen to more video game music than real music, this is for you. And you're also probably white. And then I went into it.
You stole all that from Twitter, by the way.
No.
Have an original thought.
This was me. I said, I've done this. This is me. I get to fucking rep my street cred of
You
listening
get
to
to do
Final
whatever you
Fantasy X
want.
soundtrack
You get to do
for
whatever you
18
want.
years.
You
street cred for
it's
that?
true. You can't do whatever
Well,
you want.
no, but I get to rep that I have no street cred.
Can I wear your glasses?
No.
But, come on.
No, these are my favorite glasses.
I want to wear them.
I don't care.
Please?
No.
Dude, why? I'm not going to break them.
They're my
Can
favorites.
you at least put the sunglasses on Puff so that they go over the eyes? And
That's
it
what I
looks,
had them.
That'll
and then I
break 'em.
fell off.
Let me do it.
Are they on the eyes?
No,
buy that?
not
Oh,
even
did you make
close.
two?
Yeah, down.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like
there
one.
you go. That's cool. That's cool.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
That's sick.
Yeah.
When they fall off, I want to wear them. Hold on. You guys smell that?
No.
It smells like Munster
It
cheese.
smells like monster cheese in here.
Ludwig, are you not wearing underwear?
Dude.
Oh, God.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I
what did
can
we tell you about the
smell it.
underwear thing?
It's like an onion and Munster cheese sandwich.
I'm making my own roux.
So I implore you, I beg you, Ludwig, I cannot live like this. You have to start using the products that we advertise on this show, like MeUndies.
And I know what you're thinking. How could this possibly be a setup for an ad? Well, it is.
I promise you it is. Because if you're wearing MeUndies, this situation doesn't
I
happen,
only like
Ludwig.
shit that's really comfortable.
It's really comfortable.
It's
Super
breathable, it's stretchy, it's comfy. It's also sustainable materials, which is the only good thing you'll ever do
I
with
don't
your
care
life.
about that.
And also your pits also kind of smell like cheese. So you could get, the hoodie, maybe a pair of joggers. Maybe it's covered you in MeUndies like a blanket.
Really, you should really wash in general.
You know what? There's cute little patterns. Maybe there's one with cheese on it that you can kind of feel
Yeah,
at
and you
home.
could be like, that's where the smell's coming from. It's scratch and sniff
that'd be kinda
underwear.
cool.
But
I
it said
guess.
we don't have to suffer and deal with that.
I could be down for that, I guess.
Well,
is it like affordable?
Of course, it's affordable.
well, let's make it more affordable for you. Go to MeUndies.com/zipper and get 20% off your first purchase plus free shipping.
Guys, I'm
Ludwig.
already rich. I don't really need the code.
Yeah, but are you comfortable?
No.
Well, there you
no,
go.
you have
Don't
it-
wait to be comfortable.
You have growth that we can smell.
MeUndies.com/zipper. 20% off plus free shipping. Comfort from the outside in.
And growth from the inside out.
Let's get back to William Osman and see what he's packing downstairs. Is awesome sauce the
He liked that one.
Open sauce.
open sauce? Is it? It sounds epic.
Fuck you.
Is it the one thing you care about the most right now? Besides your kid. I'm talking like work-wise.
It's like, work-wise, it's like the thing I have to focus on the most.
Okay.
It needs the most attention. It's like the, I describe it as, we've talked to a lot of event people and it's like, you guys have done events. You sort of know. It's like crashing an airplane.
Dude.
Like you want to crash it as soft as possible, but you're never going to land it.
It's tough.
Soft landing versus hard landing. Now we're
Yeah.
talking about the economy.
Yeah.
I would
easier.
probably land it because I have skills like that. But
That's
yeah, it makes sense that you
the
wouldn't
person
land
that
it.
smashes the plane in the ground.
Only one
Many would
person
say
here
it's the
has
pilot.
landed a 747.
Really? In a simulator or real
Yeah.
life?
Sim.
In Sim?
Dude, come on.
Like, what are you
on, what do you
bragging
wanna do?
about it then?
Because it was a fucking real ass sim. I went to Vegas for it. It was crazy.
Yeah, I beat the near automata? Am I a robot woman who has cool swords? Like, no. Shut the fuck up.
747?
Yeah.
Bro, not even the 9/11 terrorists did that.
Yeah, I'm
That's
saying.
actually true.
Well, they didn't land their plans
Well,
either.
they landed at their destination.
Famously, they didn't land.
If it was a 747, they would have landed.
We did this bit. We did the flight sim terrorist thing.
No. I got a new one. They only ever had to do half the training.
That is what they did.
Yeah. Like they
crazy,
can skip
right?
the whole part about landing.
I think they I think that super raises suspicion now. Like if you can't say that.
They actually didn't need to learn how to take off.
If your
either.
Steam profile only says a certain amount of hours,
Only the part about flying in.
well, they have the achievements.
Pilot taking off course 1,000 hours. Pilot landing course 0.
No, it's not. They don't even need to take off.
Avoiding obstacles, like every achievement.
This is from like the stop app, I think. That's
We do go back to the 9/11 well quite a bit.
Is open sauce your secret plan to retire from YouTube forever?
Oh, he's smiling.
Do you want the honest answer? It was a bit of spite.
spite.
Yeah, it's like a kind of a spite-filled
love
the
that.
event.
Yes.
You're a spite-driven man.
John
I am a
Green.
spite-driven
John
man.
Green, you're gonna start this.
No.
You're gonna start this, and then you're gonna
we're gonna
write
eat
a
his
book
bones. We're gonna eat his
about a
bones.
young man who gets cancer and falls in love.
That's right.
I'm gonna start some beef right now. I don't know if that's a bad idea. or good.
No, that's
Okay.
cool.
All right.
That's cool.
No, I love this.
The Yarn presents. Go on.
When I first there's like we were working when I first said the idea to Nile Red, he said it didn't sound interesting.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know who that is, but he is also a pedophile like Drake.
What, dude?
Thank you.
Wow.
Got you.
He's like one of the best YouTubers.
He's a great YouTuber.
Drake's one of the best pop music makers. What can I say?
That's true.
He made Nice for What, but here we are.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's why you made it, is because Nile Red said it.
Yeah.
It sounded.
I was like, "Fuck you, Nile Red. I'm gonna make the
Wow.
greatest event ever."
That's
and
cool.
then he said it is actually very good.
And he's going.
And he's going. Yeah,
It
he
was
was
the
the
first
first
one.
one. He was the
Presumably,
first
yeah.
one. Yeah.
So it was all to spite Nile
You
Red.
are so spite driven.
I am
You went to a
spite-driven.
viewer's house, no, and pipe bombed it.
I did. Yeah.
My goat. That lives the dream I want
What's
to
that
live.
friendly?
The funniest
Dories?
part is it was the wrong house.
That's okay.
This is the police do it all the time.
This is how it works.
They're professionals too.
It is cool, I will say, of Nile Red to like when you hear an idea from a friend, you're like, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want to go
Yeah.
in on that with you. But then you end up doing it, and they end up like supporting it.
Yeah,
and going. That's a big thing to do. I like that.
It was like there was spite, but then because we're friends, like we're actually friends,
Like
and
healthy
so-
spite.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
I
I don't know. I think I personally like in school when someone tells you can't do something, you're like you'll never be able to accomplish, and you're just like fuck you, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
So-
now I'm just gonna do it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna name it your name.
His entire life.
really.
Nick had a friend who said you can't not eat fast food, and he just doesn't go to
Yeah,
fast
I
food
stopped.
places, except for In-N-Out,
Out of
which for
spite.
whatever reason he doesn't
Yeah,
call fast
In-N-Out
food.
has a weird clause, and it's cringe, and we don't talk
There's
about
a carve
it.
out.
He's eating like
That's fair.
300
In-N-Out carve-out.
burgers
He's
a
eaten
year
In-N-Out
from
a
it.
lot. Like it basically replaced
Oh my
everything.
god. I don't eat In-N-Out a lot.
How
Used
I
to.
did back then.
do you put
used
up with
to.
the line?
With the
The
line.
line is always so long.
Okay, the line's long, but it's fast.
No, it's 30 minutes every
Well,
time
he's
I go.
also a sicko because
Sometimes.
I go to In-N-Out, I see the line long, I go inside.
Yeah.
It's faster.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Nick
such
in the car.
He's such a car-pilled America
Car
self.
brain.
He's car pilled.
You're not train brain.
They're just lying.
No,
They're
No.
just
You
lying.
don't go in.
Sometimes he drives for
Okay,
fun.
so many
In-N-Outs.
In-N-Outs in
Sick.
LA are the only drive-through In-N-Outs, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's like the first one.
Taco
ever
Bell's a
here, right?
drive-through In-N-Out. Kill yourself.
AI-generated insult. Don't know what to...
That was good.
Cool.
Yeah, that's easy, bro. Sit,
10
sit.
points to
A more
Gryffindor.
recent one. A more recent one was I was having a lot of trouble. I used to skateboard.
Yeah.
I got in a bad accident. I stopped skateboarding.
Like skateboarding accident?
Yeah. And then I have like fake teeth and stuff now.
Oh shit. You have
And
to
then
brush 'em?
I... What?
You have to brush them?
Do I have to brush them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
of
Could you
course.
brush around? Could you only brush your real teeth and not your fake ones?
No, because
No.
plaque still builds up in between them, guys.
Because mine was like... I don't have like a retainer. I have like reconstruction because it broke to the root.
There's like screws in your jaw.
Gross little gross, man.
No, it's like my teeth are built onto the roots of my teeth,
Oh.
but they yellow at different rates. So you
Oh.
have to brush them, or else you can see the lines
Oh,
of like where they're connected.
I got you.
your little cyborg mouth.
Yeah, little cyber.
What did you eat?
What did I eat?
Like concrete?
Concrete. Yeah,
Like a curve?
Yum.
and my tooth went through here, so it all split open, and then I had to get all this sewn shut, and then fake teeth. Anyway, skateboarding. I was having trouble relearning to kickflip
Yeah.
as an adult. And I asked one of my friends who is a skateboarder, I said, do you think I can kickflip? Like, do you think I have it in me?
They said no.
They really thought about it. Like, it wasn't just like a funny thing to make fun of me. They really thought about it. They're like, no, I don't think you have that. And then I first tried the kickflip after they said that in front of them. And I realized that moment I'm spite driven.
Yeah.
Because all I was in the way was I was afraid to get hurt. But I wanted to hurt them more than I was afraid of being
to get hurt.
Yes. Yeah. And now I realize that what if I can make my own spite?
This is like therapy. I think we're like...
Spite's a powerful motivator.
Yeah.
But a dangerous one.
Ludwig loves doing this. Ludwig will be like, you can't do that. And then when you do it, he goes, I just wanted to motivate you.
I knew you could do it.
I
push
hate
you.
that shit.
I'm sorry, I
You're
push
just
my
option
friends.
selecting.
I'm not option selecting shit. I'm always trying to push you to be better.
No, you're not.
100%.
No.
That, what?
Damn, that was.
Okay, he means it.
Yeah.
I give up. Relax.
I do it to Shake all the time.
He does. You
Well,
razz
Shake's about to
shake.
be fired, so we don't have to talk
I gotta
about
stop doing this to him, man.
it.
I saw him last night. Shake's
It's
one of
hard.
my
It's hard when you
editors.
look someone in the eyes that you got to let go.
One of the
Yeah.
first people I ever
We had to
hired
kill
and
him,
worked
too.
with. And Slime, for whatever reason, is now in his ear trying to tell him he's going to get let go.
Oh.
He's a great editor.
That is pretty funny.
Right? Dude, this guy gets me.
Yeah. Who's your best friend, Will?
Oh God, probably my baby.
No.
No, it's his wife.
I think at this point, the person I spend the most time with is Kevin, backyard scientist.
Okay, yeah.
Like I would probably say he's like my best friend at this point in my life.
Like, if you take a huge, nasty dump, he's the first person you send the picture.
He would definitely be the first person I would call.
If you pooped up your back in the middle of Wendy's,
And you're crying.
and you're on a date, and you don't want to get up because then the poop will unstick. And she'll
This is
see
my
it.
litmus test for
would
true
he
friendship.
come
Who would hose
help?
you down in public?
He would come. He wouldn't help though.
Ah, sperm.
Okay.
I took a
And
massive dump the other day, one of the biggest I've ever done.
Yeah.
And it
My
came,
phone's dry.
and it came out so well. I'll tell you.
Your phone is
My phone's dry. Hear this? My phone's dry. I don't need to go to Dan or Tosh.
It
Do you have
came
cell
out.
service right now?
It
Fucking
came
send
out
it.
so well. I'm telling you, it came out so long and so connected. I felt it the whole way through.
Yeah.
It looks like
And
a
then-
one wheel.
And then I heard something I never heard before because it went straight down the toilet and then it hit the side and went boop.
Yeah. It made a porcelain echo.
And then I got up so excited to look at it, but it broke when it hit the wall. So it didn't look impressive. But
It's a split run.
the shit stain was so high
Yeah.
in the bowl that I was like, I've never got one there.
It's a clay court.
And I didn't think about it. And then it's in one of the bathrooms that we don't use that often, but for whatever reason, Cutie
Boys got a lot of
reared her head
bathrooms.
in there. And then Cutie's like, there was a shit stain, and I don't know how it got there.
Oh my God.
And I didn't have
blame
the
the cat.
hard tell.
You're like, wow, weird.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, babe,
Impressively
I didn't
high,
want
or
to say like I put up big fucking numbers. Like you would be so impressed, but it was damn near 8 inches.
Still keeping secrets, and you're about to propose.
It's not cool, man.
Not a secret.
You gotta put that shit away. Well, you have until tomorrow at 1 p.m. Dipper, I sent you a photo, actually. I took this morning when I got here because Ludwig was late because he doesn't respect your time. He hates you.
That's fine. I don't respect my own time.
Beast. Okay, so this is
Ew.
the toilet. Oh, ew, you don't like this?
Yeah, no.
This is what I walked into. This is a toilet downstairs.
You do this.
And so there's piss in it.
This is not me.
That's not piss.
It's not you.
oh,
This is not me.
Then who the fuck is it? There's
fucking
piss.
know.
Yes, yeah.
William
Is this
Osman?
you? Is this you? This is you standing up after peeing, not flushing, and then
no,
piss dribbles all over your nasty cock.
The guy who famously sits and pees every single time
You
dribbled on
stand
the
up.
seat.
That's what I'm saying. You
What?
stand up, and it dribbled off your fucking
I know
cock.
one
I
man
did
in this group
not
of
do
5
that.
that took a pee when they got to the studio before they come upstairs, and it's William Osman.
Dude, is that you?
That's absolutely not me.
hold
Do
on.
you flush when you pee?
No, I piss on the top of the lid. Or sometimes I take the
You
top,
just
the cap
you
off, and I'll
close
piss,
it
I'll
and
piss.
piss all over it.
Yeah, what's funny about that?
Zipper, pull up
European
pull
stuff.
up the photo
Sometimes I'll
that
piss,
I sent
I'll
you.
double decker.
That's
piss
called
on
the
top.
infinity pool.
The infinity.
I don't think there's one time in my life I've ever pissed with the toilet seat up or down like that.
Yeah, because
You always put it up.
I always put it.
Do you have a
Look,
back and forth?
so
with your
William,
wife?
scroll down. I got a piss. Let me in.
Yeah.
It was a big deal. He
Oh.
really had to pee.
Because I was hydrated and my piss is not that yellow. Dude, if I piss on your toilet seat, I would like take credit for it.
That's fair.
Then
He
who
does
is it?
seem like he would take credit.
There's
for
only
it.
one guy who's in this warehouse every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Interesting.
Interesting.
You're gonna accuse the person who sits down when he pees.
Yeah,
And
there
is
is a lot of pee on the toilet
Cleanest of
seat.
us.
Who's the easiest person to throw this on?
Shake
Shake Drizzle. This is why he's getting fired.
firing him.
That's what I said.
I'm letting him go.
Next time I come
he
here,
shook
I'm
his
gonna,
damn
I'm gonna
drizzle.
shit on the fucking toilet seat.
Just a fucking a log.
Yeah.
Have you tried shitting on a toilet seat?
Like a Mike
I
Tyson
haven't.
tattoo.
I'm assuming it's
Very hard.
Is it?
It's very hard.
I have a question.
Hey.
How's your day going?
It's okay.
Ask him if I can wear his glasses.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Is it cool if Slime wears her glasses?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, dude. You fucking rule.
They are my favorite
I
glasses.
don't
though.
care. Stop talking. Talk to your
Dr.
friend.
Robot.
Okay, why are we
Nick.
trying to sit on the toilet seat? How do you know that?
There's a Jean Lajoie song about how hard it is to shit next to a toilet seat, and I listened to it, and then I was like, I'll try that, and
You tried doing it?
yeah, and it was really, really hard to mentally get your brain to allow, and then also just the way a toilet seat spreads you,
Yeah,
makes
it applies
easier.
counter pressure.
It facilitates.
Yeah.
Did you like stick your asshole on the seat?
No, my God, it's just like no.
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
Like when
What?
you're using an ice cream like dispenser or
Yeah,
froyo
and
dispenser, you
blows
push it
up,
right
yeah.
up. No, you need a little bit of gap.
It's like Christmas. This is like Christmas for me.
You need a little gap. So I hover, like if your knees were the toilet seat, I
We
crouched
could
on
fully
this.
reenact it. Get up here.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Forward. You were
Oh,
facing
hey,
you were facing
careful.
this toilet seat.
and then I was that.
No, do it.
Yeah, no, get
do
it.
it.
think it hurt his knee.
No.
He's got it.
Oh, good. Yeah. So is this the back of the toilet?
It's 200 pounds on your quads. You ready?
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
That's fine.
Oh.
You were shitting on the front of the toilet.
Dude,
seat.
imagine you had just like a
squat.
fucking
Bro.
a tramp stamp.
Yeah.
It was revealed for the
That was
first
right
time.
there,
It's
yeah.
so funny.
Your thumb
People
pops out.
screenshot it, post
Maybe
it.
you are meant to be
I
Japanese.
couldn't do it though, so I'm not gonna pretend that like I'm that guy.
You could rock the squatting potty. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's a thing, the squatty
When
potty.
you squat and you shit into the ground.
Oh yeah.
No, the squatty potty's the
The
thing
squatty
that
potty
helps
that
you
helps you
Yeah.
do that. But
Yeah.
you could do it for real.
You do it for real.
Oh yeah.
You're like an animal.
I could
What
just squat and drop it from high.
What if you gave us a booth at Open Sauce?
Yeah.
I've been sitting here thinking about what we would make. I promise you, for the past 45
What if
minutes.
you give us an assignment and all the tools and we have to make it together?
Okay.
Guys, gentlemen,
Yeah.
it's a bidet, but it's a laser.
A bidet, but it's Mountain Dew instead of water.
Mountain Dew.
did
Baja-
you
like
not
this
do
is
this?
easy. We can do
It
this.
was just it pulsed it with music.
Okay.
We feed Aiden for every day of Open Sauce. We keep feeding him, but he's not allowed to poop. And the goal by the end of the event is to make the biggest poop ever. Like right
They
there.
were
Oh,
said the bidet
God.
sprays poop.
Oh, we do a scientific experiment of who can make the biggest dump. We all have different diets.
I got it. Listen, it's a carbonated bidet.
Yeah.
And the carbonation gets up there easier, and it's like
It's
like
crazy because
OxyClean.
I said this exact thing on his podcast.
No way.
I think I was gonna say this sounds familiar.
Oh my God.
I think that
Birds of a feather.
I've heard you can taste in your asshole. Is that true?
Don't say that. Is that true? Like I've done it.
Dude,
I haven't tried
aspartame
it.
Diet Coke bidet.
Wait.
And it goes in your ass, and you can and it's like addictive.
Isn't that a thing? Can you look up Coke enema zipper?
This is.
This
I
is
think
what
this would kill
Aiden-
you.
It would kill me. No, the aspartame would make me feel good.
I think
Like cigarettes.
it would hurt. The carbonation would be
Yeah.
like
Wait, carbonation is CO2, right?
yeah, it's like in water though. It's like slightly acidic.
So if you pumped enough into this into your hole, you'd die.
With anything, really. You could.
It wouldn't have to be that much.
when
I feel like.
Steve-O did the butt bong, the
Yeah.
beer bong, that was dangerous.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, because
It's
you
extremely
absorb.
dangerous.
It goes through your membrane. It doesn't go through your liver.
You absorb way more alcohol.
Quickly.
That's why boofing shit can be
But
dangerous.
it's better for your liver though.
A Coca-Cola may be effective in evacuation of large fecaloma from the rectum. Sigmoid. Well, thank you for calling me that.
Translate scientist.
Fecaloma, that is, I think that means shit, and rectum, I think, means asshole. Sigmund is like Sigmund Freud is like psychologist.
Scientists, yeah.
And then descending colon is when you're walking downstairs while pooping.
Yeah.
Are you? He keeps calling you scientist. Do you have a degree?
In science now.
What is it in?
What do you
I
agree?
have mechanical and electrical engineering degrees.
Oh, that's
a minor in
sus.
electrical.
Snooze.
You have a minor in electrical?
Yeah.
That's
You're
not science.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Mechanical is like,
Yeah, they're the same thing actually.
No.
Like electrical and
What
mechanical
did,
stuff.
what did
No,
you
it's
do
not.
before YouTube?
I worked a couple jobs. I worked at this company that was making the thing that put bullets into an F-35.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Whoa, your immersion of death.
I mean, they didn't really
A
let me do
war
any
criminal.
work. I wish. I went to, you ever like Northrop Grumman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like one of the things you do in engineering, because so much money is spent, is like you have to have meetings about like what you're doing. So you have to like explain, you have to have, you have to try to explain as much as possible. They call them like a preliminary design review. And I had to drive down, I got paid my mileage and whatever extra shit I got paid to do it. And it was the worst like 5-6 hours of my entire life. It was a bunch of old men just screaming at each other about this it was just this little trailer.
Yeah.
It was like a little trailer that tows behind a car, and it was like it was like the dumb. I was like, I will kill myself if I have to if I do this job for my career. Like I can't do this.
I worked on the other side of it. So the way this is all funded is through private companies that the government sends out a proposal, and they say, do you guys want to do this job of making bullet casings for a gun? And then a bunch of people are like, me, I want to make the bullet casings. I don't want to be a merchant of death.
Will they be used on heads? Sure, I'll do it.
I want
Yes,
only
children.
if it's heads and children. And so then they bid on that. And my job was one of these private companies that facilitates the bidding of and the proposal. So I was doing like responding to RFPs and shit.
Yeah.
So guys like William would be on the resumes that I'm advertising, even though we don't actually hire him. So
Yeah.
we worked in the same industry. We were both in a
And
way.
we left.
Well, we did leave. I worked on FIMS though, which is changing light bulbs. So
Wait, you said F-35, like the fighter jet, or is that
The fighter jet. Yeah.
Oh my.
The new one, the like the one that is like going over budget all
They
the
didn't
time.
even have
Yeah.
that one in Top Gun Maverick.
Mm.
They didn't
No.
have the F-35s.
That whole movie is can't exist with the F-35.
No,
Yeah.
because it's about the pilot on the plane.
Yeah.
they
It
got
is
the
by
so you worked on the foreign. I like that.
I honestly, I basically knew almost nothing of what was going on there. They gave us like this.
Me too.
You have to have a CAD model.
Yep.
But they can't just like give you a model of the F-35. Computer aided design. It's like a computer, like your engineering model.
Jesus Christ, Ludwig.
You ever heard the term CAD model?
CAD
CAD?
model.
CAD. Like kitty.
Like Ted.
So they give you like a part of it. They give you like a small section of it, and I think they like changed some stuff too. So it's not
Whoa.
perfect.
Dude, a CAD model of an F-35 full I send it to Russia and earn $1 trillion.
Probably, yeah.
Like that is a
Yeah.
federal crime, and they will kill you for it.
Don't plane heads just look at that and go, oh, that's what they did.
No, because inside it's.
Like if I'm a Russian plane head, right? Don't I look at that and I go, I get it.
I think it's hard.
What's in there?
Just a bunch of like wires and shit, I think.
Yeah,
Exactly. Shouldn't it? You should be able to just be like, oh,
Windows computer.
Yeah, a wiring harness from a Subaru Outback
Yeah.
just fucking.
But
plops right
maybe
in.
a mogul moves bidet.
Could be in there. If the Americans know that they would, like Russian plane heads would know, maybe they like make it look a little uglier.
Oh, and the insides are different.
Yeah.
So you like put like an Xbox in a PS3.
Right. Exactly right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I had a really valid thought.
You sure about that?
They're all
sweet-
valid when they're your
sweetie
thoughts.
pie?
I'm
It
starting
wasn't
to
that
think
good
it
if
maybe
it fucking fell out
wasn't.
of your head.
Oh.
You've made a lot of things.
Yeah, I'd make things.
People get mad at you sometimes. You make your things.
Sometimes, I mean, dude, people like get mad at everything. That's the
What do they get?
So, like,
what
fuck
could
the
they
people.
get mad about?
You know,
Wasn't the
there's-
X-ray thing? Didn't people get mad
yeah,
at
there
that?
was that was. I mean, this people mad schmad. Like I think the guy that actually got the most mad was this dude, who does a lot of like maybe some like radiation work and whatnot. On Twitter, he was super upset, saying it was like super unsafe and yada yada. And it's like, yeah, sure.
It's almost always safety concerns, and it happens to Kevin as well.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like nothing. Everything you do is dangerous. Like eating zins is dangerous. Driving your car is dangerous.
they're yummy when I eat them whole.
Yummy. I like a 17
I think it's weird
milligram.
to be mad when you pose no risk to anyone but yourself.
I know.
It's a
And-
science community thing for sure.
Yeah, there's some people who are super uptight. So I ended up talking to someone I went to high school with who works in like X-ray engineering. So they work on the engineering side of like CT scanners and whatnot. So it's not just like a technician. Like this is a person who really understands it. And she's like, it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't actually matter at all. Like if you're not exposed to it every single day and you don't have any, there's no liability because it's just you and you're doing a little bit of it. Like it's fine. Every time you get on an airplane, I brought my Geiger counter on an airplane once and it's like going ape shit.
What?
Like you get blasted.
On an airplane?
Yeah, because you're so much higher. So there's like way less atmosphere to protect you.
Oh, shit.
You get absolutely blasted. So like pilots and anyone who spends a lot of time in an airplane, like flight
Dude, you
attendants,
don't
have,
listen to this part.
dude, statistically higher chance of getting
Actually,
cancer.
so true. My girlfriend is terrified of flying. Hasn't flown in a year and a half.
Really? It's fine. It's fine.
Was we getting saved by this episode being like, baby, we talk about planes a lot, so don't watch this one.
She's like, some of them have guns.
Don't worry about Tuesday at 1 p.m. Like, that's not a thing.
How did she do with all the Boeing doors falling off?
I think she just feels maybe more validated in that moment.
Probably has like every single model plane that a door fall off in her phone and a notes thing that says don't go on.
She's not going on planes anyway, so as they fly off, she's like fucking dumbasses on
obviously,
the sky.
yeah.
Why would you do that, idiot?
Yeah, true.
I don't know if you thought about this or felt this way, but do you remember when they released the 737 MAX and 2 of them crashed because of like software issues and everybody died? And the story is way bigger this time because the people lived and could post TikToks about the door falling off.
Yeah, that'll be different.
The story is like way bigger and people are way more mad now. And I'm like, did everybody forget that they killed 500 people 4 years ago?
Were the Americans?
No,
it wasn't.
and that's the key distinction.
Why.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
I didn't know.
Wait, one of them wasn't it?
Well, one of them. It wasn't an American domestic flight where God-feering fucking
If it was an American
Christians.
domestic flight, we would talk about it for the next 100 years.
We'd probably ask, does the pilot have blue hair?
Was the woke the reason it went down?
That's probably why.
Was he busy looking at the liberal agenda?
Instead of his flight charts.
I was gonna follow up. So people get mad at you. Has the government ever been mad at anything?
Like
you've
I
made?
did a thing in
The
them.
only time we've ever had anything, and it was because of Michael. Actually, this is such a bizarre story. Like one day, the first house Michael and I lived together in. I'm just, what do you do at home? You just sit around at home, do whatever the hell you do at home. That's what I was doing, whatever the hell
Drink
I
your
was
little
doing.
shit, play Fortnite.
Yeah,
I'm beating my little man up.
Yeah, I was
down there.
beating my
You
hog.
nasty shit.
Doorbell goes off. Great. Go to the door. There's like 2 dudes, like just grown ass men.
Suited up.
Sort of, kind of like. It's like you open the door. It's like hello, and they're like, we're with Homeland Security. Something like, is Michael here? And I was like, give me 1 second. I close the door and I'm like, I don't even know. Like there were so many things going through my head. I was like, what do they show up for? Is this like a hacking thing? Is this like a pedophile thing? Is this like what the fuck did Michael do? I'm like, what did he do? Because like, when we had just moved in, like I didn't know him that well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I mean, look, it
What's
could be
on the-
anything.
what's on
You
the
walk
hard
into his
drives,
room
Michael?
for the first time, and there's just like shit all over the walls.
I'm like, what the fuck do you have to do for like Homeland Security to show up?
Yeah.
Dude, he's wearing his "I'm a pedophile" T-shirt that day.
Dude, I'm like,
How have I not noticed this?
it's like, I thought that shit was a joke. It turns out that somebody they were like hacking people. Like they were hacking Instagram accounts. They had been like trying to mess with Michael too. I think he might have told this story before, but they were trying to, they pull out like their notebook full of like, subpoenaed, is that what it's called when you get all the text messages and emails and stuff?
Yeah.
And it's like all of the conversations he had with him, had with these hackers over their, the couple of weeks they'd been kind of messing with them, threatening to like SIM swap and whatnot, where they like social engineer the carrier to give you a new card so they can take over your number.
Right.
So they were just asking him questions about the dudes because they'd been like taking over like Instagram models accounts.
So Michael
and
knew
exploring
about
them.
these people and was talking to them.
They were,
Yeah, because they were like emailing or messaging.
Yeah.
So he like played Fortnite with them. I don't know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just to like talk to them because they were I think being kind of aggressive.
Yeah.
talk them off the ledge.
Yeah,
Charm 'em.
I don't really know.
Show them how to hack.
That one
That's
scared
kind
me
of
a lot
beast.
though. Yeah,
They're being aggressive. He's like, let's play Fortnite. Let's figure it out.
yeah, I know.
Let's say,
Very
hey,
much.
like get on Fortnite and like we'll talk on
Kill
there.
run. Get
So
more
where-
kills.
so
get
where do you guys
hackers.
drop?
Yeah. Like they can't track us if we're talking on in-game comms on Fortnite. It reminds me of Caleb. Caleb Pitts, a comedian, made a joke, and then during COVID, the FBI came to his house. They're like, "What are you doing? What are you
What was
doing?"
the joke?
He told us on the podcast. I forgot what it
Yeah.
was, but now he has to like. It's like a pain in the
He gets
ass.
stopped at TSA
He
and
stopped
shit
the
now.
TSA
Right.
and shit.
Wait, hold on.
yeah.
What was? Keep going.
Nothing came of it. They told us to talk to the local PD, and we did. And the PD basically said, "Hey, like, what crime was committed?" And we're like, "No. Like these people from Homeland Security or FBI. I still don't really know exactly what it was. They told us to talk to you guys and say there might be like,
You ever think maybe those were the guys?
dude, there's no way they're way too stupid. Oh, you mean the guys that showed up?
Yeah.
No, they're too old.
Okay.
Voice changer.
Oh,
Voice changer, 2 guys in a trench coat.
It's like 2 middle-aged, like older white dudes. They're way not hip enough.
The PD,
for-
I'm assuming, didn't know shit.
No, they basically like what crime has been committed, and we're like, no, I don't like, no, we don't understand. Like we blah blah. They told us to talk to you because maybe somebody would like call a threat in or something, And the guy's like, well, why would somebody do that? And it was, I just.
Dude, they're so useless.
It sounds
are
like Homeland
incredibly
Security was kind of based.
Yeah.
They were like, we're checking in. This seems odd.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you guys should do this. And then
No,
police
the local
department.
PD is just like, who do you want me to kill?
They're like,
Yeah.
Do I kill you? I'll kill you.
I have like 9 bullets. I can kill 9 people.
I can kill 9 people. Do you want me to kill?
Have you seen the baseball cop? The cop who there's a guy
Oh
who hits
my
a home
God.
run, and then he hits a home run, hits a fucking dinger,
Out of the park.
goes out into the stands. It hits a cop. The cop immediately like gets stumbled and reaches for his gun,
Dude,
and
it's
then
crazy.
realizes it's a baseball.
This
Oh
also
my
happened.
God.
An acorn fell on a cop's car, and he literally does a Dark Souls fat roll and like gets his gun out and just starts fucking.
Shooting the tree.
Dude, he doesn't shoot, but he's like, ah, because he thought.
That's cool.
Dude, it's. Oh my God, we're so fucked.
It is kind of. It's actually like sort of scary how hairpin trigger.
That's how they train them.
Yeah.
They're like,
There's
right
one with
here,
the
bro.
girl in the like was it Burlington Co-Factories or something? She was like in the changing room and they shot through the wall and hit her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was like a few years ago.
Yeah, but 7. Oh,
Which
yeah,
one's this?
this is the
This is
acorn.
the acorn one, yeah.
Look at him do the fucking fat roll 3 times.
That was sick.
No, that was a good,
There
that
were
was a good
so
double
many
roll.
rolls.
He
He's
doesn't-
fired.
He shoots. Yeah, he shoots.
He
in his
fucking
car.
shoots his gun.
He shoots at his own car at the guy who's in the back of the car. I think.
Oh, he's still shooting. He unloads it.
He's unloading a fucking clip. Dude, yeah, reload.
He's
Dude,
like,
isn't that crazy?
holy shit, he's playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we put fucking weapons in the hands of.
Oh my God, that's horrifying.
And he's mostly mad that the Baja Blast in the dash is getting warm. Son of a damn bitch.
That's bad.
How old are you, William Osman?
Do we want to guess or do you want me to just say?
I know.
31,
I'm gonna
31,
guess.
31.
I'm gonna nail it. Ready? You are. 31's my guess. I'll say 32 to be interesting.
Take my guess.
It seems
Emma?
like we've got you pegged
30.
to a zone.
I think I'm 32.
Oh my God.
90,
Yes!
91.
You gotta ask your wife.
What's going on? I was gonna look at my
If it's
ID.
91, you're not
90.
32. I'm sorry.
Am I
The
33?
math just doesn't add
Am I
up.
turning 34 this year? I
you
don't
not
know. I'm
know?
either
You're
turning
too
33
young
or
to do that.
34. No, I think I actually do not know.
When 70-year-olds do it, I'm like, I get
Wait,
that.
Zipper, just
1991.
Google how old is William Osman?
Dude, how do you not know what age you are? What is this shit?
I know I'm 30 something.
This is
Wow.
weird. You're weird.
You're 32.
32. I am turning 33. Okay, thank God. I was like, this is it. Michael always used to say this thing that Chelsea would get really mad at him for. He'd be like, he said, I'm gonna be dead by 30.
About himself or about you?
About himself, he's like, yeah, that's old. Like, I don't want to be alive when I'm 30. I'm just gonna.
Is he over 30 right now?
No, but I wonder if there's
He's
no
like
way.
25.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. okay.
Whoa, is that young?
He's young.
Mhm.
I like the idea of saying I'm gonna be dead by 30 and you're 34.
I think that's
Isn't
partly
Lily,
why he
isn't
was-
Lily 30?
Yeah.
Lily is also 30.
Famously, famously, well over 30.
I think she's like the exact same age as me.
Could be older.
Yeah. Because I remember when they started dating, I was like, Michael, the older women.
What's that? Why are you saying could be older?
I'm just saying she could.
She could, yeah.
Am I wrong?
It feels
It's
a
not a
little-
crazy thing to say.
a little targeted.
She looks it.
I see.
What are you? You're like 27,
28.
28?
Yeah.
You don't look it.
I look younger.
He moisturizes, he works out, his body pumps and pumps
I have
and
been
pumps for me.
fucking getting pimples though again.
Do you
Oh my
like you
God.
moisturize?
Look at this guy every day.
Really?
Twice a day.
With what?
Sunscreen in the morning and then just regular CeraVe.
Like the spray on the aerosol?
No,
one?
no. It's like a cream with SPF in it.
Okay.
You know what? You might have to hit me up with that because
Are you-
I'm getting older.
I'm gonna make my baby do
Are
it.
you afraid of like looking older?
No,
No.
He's
no,
gonna
I
be
wouldn't get
so
like plastic
handsome.
surgery or like finasteride.
You wouldn't?
No, but I think it's just like in the same way I brush my teeth. I think putting on moisturizer and SPF is the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It should just be part of a daily routine. That's
And cleaning
better.
your ass with water.
Exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly right.
Dude, why are you a swipe bidet that like cuts your like circumcises your penis? Like
Okay.
we there's so many ideas and
There's
you're
a good
leaving them all on
idea.
the table.
Wait, you can
William
get
fucks with me.
Oh,
William fucks with me more than
If we
any
get, like,
guest
we
we've
get-
ever had.
You know the Hot Wheel boosters with the foam things?
yes.
Glue razor blades to it and you can like circumcise it. Yeah.
See?
Why you
The death light.
I can't. When
Your
you say
flashlight.
things, I imagine them very
Oh, we're gonna need to
vividly.
experiment
This is
with
graphic.
somebody. What are you doing this weekend?
Okay, sure. Yeah, I could be available.
Ludwig, how much money would you get a circumcision for?
Everyone's got a price.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, it would so change the course. I did have a friend who had an adult circumcision. He was quite happy with it.
It's quite. It's quite
I've never
happy
seen him
with
so
it.
pensive.
Shout out Eric.
Yeah, I don't know, the market's been good, so and he got a low rate.
I don't know, man. I feel like I really like my loose
10
skin.
million in your pocket.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I would do it tomorrow. Please.
That's not even a lot
10
for
million.
you.
10 million's an insane
10
amount
10
for
million,
me.
I eat it.
Would
That
you
is
cut
a
your
lot.
whole dick off for $10 million?
No.
$100 million.
Not even
No, $0. I wouldn't pay it.
I need it.
There's
It's
not a price.
mine.
There's not a price.
Okay.
You have a price you'd cut your dick off for? $1 billion?
$3.
He already had the baby.
He did.
Yeah.
He
baby.
did his last purpose. You can be a eunuch now.
Think about it every day.
Yeah, you could be a,
Cutting your dick
master
off?
of whispers.
Yeah. All balls, no dick.
All balls, no dick. That's me, baby.
Do you have a video that stands out to you that you never uploaded? That's like
yeah,
what?
there's some shit that I like just didn't know what to do with. I have a video where I like lived with Mr. Beast for 24 hours and slept in his room with him.
That's kind of
Never
sweet.
published it.
Why didn't you publish it?
I don't know. I just felt like he was just fucking depressed.
He was depressed?
Because he wasn't making a video for himself at that moment.
I was. We have you seen a subscriber counter? The big wheel
Yeah.
thing. So I built that, and
It didn't work when we went there.
I know
by the way.
it's YouTube. YouTube doesn't give you an API to access subscribers, and so we had to make a YouTube account that then was granted managerial access to them,
Okay.
and then they kicked us off of it. And so it literally didn't have any way of figuring it out. It's been fixed since. But when we were there, I'm like, hey, can I film a video with you? I'd like live with you for 24 hours. And I think there's something good in there because I was trying to figure out like, you know, what are other YouTubers doing? Like, what are their motivations? What are their goals? And, you know, I'm very grateful he let me do that. And it was fun. We had a good time. But at the end of the day, we put it together and I'm just like, it just feels like a little bit, like he makes videos because he has to, not because he wants to.
I mean, I will say Mr. Beast is not always on. And like, there's points where I've been recording with him where like everyone's hanging out and he's like, all right, I'll be back. And he just goes inside of a room. And then he just like, I asked him, I'm like, what do you do every time you leave? He's like, oh, I just lie down and do nothing and stare at the sky.
Stares at the ceiling just for a break.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm imagining that probably happened if you were with him for so long.
Yes. He was playing some mobile game. It was called
Get there.
Shit.
No, fuck yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's the one.
It was like Lord.
He was getting coached on.
Yeah.
You can look it up, I'm sure.
It's
Look
the
up
one
Mr. Beast's mobile game. Or actually, maybe
It's the one where
there's
he's
probably 800 like clone copies of Stumble Guys.
It's the one where he sent a Bitcoin hitman to someone's house that was his op and made him not play the game so he could get an advantage.
Really?
Yeah, he did well, in a way.
He like had people play for him.
Yeah.
He like
had a
understood
Discord
the sleep
server.
schedule of the
Yeah.
second person that he was trying to get to, and he was like, you know, trying to be
Yeah.
online while they
And
weren't.
like offset him.
So he basically he was playing this game like all day. He had spent like 40 grand already. And he had a Discord server. So they made a guild and wait, what is it? Lord, what is it? Yes. I think it was like Million Lords or something like that.
He was just Googling million one day.
He had a Discord
What
server.
cool big things pop up?
They had made like a de facto, like an unofficial guild because there was like apparently no mechanic to do that. And so they would have like meetings, like voice chats, and they would talk to him, and it was just clearly Mr. fucking Beast, and nobody had any idea.
That's
Really?
so sick.
And yeah, they like none of these people had any idea it was him. And then one of the opponents in the game, like someone they were fighting, was like, the only way you could have done this is if you had spent like $15,000. Like there's like you have to be cheating. And he's like, he had actually literally spent $15,000
yeah,
on microtransactions.
yeah.
And we went to bed. You know, like I slept in his room, not in his bed. That you know, I slept on the couch.
Okay.
And he woke up at he set his alarm for like 5:30 in the morning for the game.
Yeah. This must have been around the same time we hung out with him and did our episode because he was talking about how obsessed he was with this shit.
And I just was saying, like, this is like the thing that was making him like the most satisfied in his life at that time was Million Lords.
Yeah.
And,
That's
like,
what
the
got him
organization.
through the day.
Like actually, yeah. And I think that's why I was like, you know, I didn't want to just be like, oh, here's the Mr. Beast studio, here's the this, here's the that. I kind of, you know, wanted something like, I don't know. Whatever. It's I don't give a shit.
It's also a window into like a part of his life that, you know, maybe it's not very nice to like just make a video about.
Bearing his soul to the world.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I felt is like whatever conclusion I came to is not a thing that was. Just don't. It's
Not
like
Colin and
Cause-
Samir.
like,
Colin and Samir, they would have posted that, ate that shit
Colin
up.
and Samir, they post their
Yeah.
fucking address with
different,
their
right?
butthole spread shaved up.
When Colin and Samir do it, they
Fucking
follow
hate
Mr.
Colin and
Beast
Samir.
during like a period that he has like 24 hours of work.
Yeah,
And they're- and
dude,
they're-
I think he's like always working.
But there's points like you're saying where he's playing the game at 5:30 in the morning, not working, right?
right.
So like they did it, following him around. It was a huge video, but it was like during the release of the Mr. Beast Burger store, which is shut down now.
Yeah.
But that
What
was
do they
like,
even contribute, Colin and Samir?
Oh, come on.
Are they even funny?
Colin and Samir are what you watch or subscribe to the newsletter of if you want to know what's happening in the creator economy.
And you want to
What
become a
fucking
creator.
what a
All of it.
so valid. What a crucial role.
What
in
a
this
Do you
balance.
think
planet.
if Colin and Samir didn't exist, that role wouldn't be filled by someone else? Like, don't
I
you
would
think,
hate them equally.
But don't you think don't you think it's a necessity?
You're asking
necessity.
if journalism is a necessity, and I do, but I don't like the idea of these guys fucking being mean to you about it because they think they
Wait,
can.
I
This
think
is-
you're mixing
you're
up them and
mixing
iced
up
coffee.
guys.
No,
Finance
I'm not
guys.
because
You are.
they were giving you shit too. The Colin and Samir guys.
You?
Iced Coffee Hour were being about
Made
your
fun
co
They
of
roasted
this
The
studio
Office.
for having a bunch of shit around, but we have a bunch of shit around. It's fine.
Yeah.
They
It's
roasted
true.
The
Who
Office.
doesn't have a bunch of shit around?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But
You know who
who's
has a
that
bunch of
mad?
shit around is William Osman.
Dude,
Oh my god.
It's bad.
You got your
You got
Their,
dangerous
their
shit.
set is just garbage.
It's actually garbage.
You
it's
should
real
invite Colin.
garbage.
You should invite Colin and Samir over.
they would have a field day.
Why do you have real garbage?
It was real garbage, but then, but I was cleaning it one time and I saw there was like rats in there, and so
No
then,
fucking way.
yeah, and so we took out all the real garbage and then replaced it with like fake garbage.
It's still pretty real garbage.
Non-food garbage.
I
would say
walked in
that-
and I was like, there's just garbage in here, and then there's an open pizza box.
That's an aesthetic
Interesting.
you want,
well, because we're supposed to be in a dumpster.
right?
Oh,
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Then it looks more like a dumpster if there's garbage.
Yeah,
You guys should get
exactly.
like a raccoon family.
So we thought about doing a raccoon in the dumpster, but then I rented a raccoon like a couple years ago for a video, and I realized
I remember that taking care of a raccoon because
Yeah.
you're prepping for your kid.
Yeah, and we actually found out that Chelsea was pregnant when the fucking raccoon showed up to the house.
That's so lit.
That's when you need the
God,
raccoon.
that's so
Yeah, and I was just like,
cute.
bleh.
Was it a cute raccoon?
It was, but dude, they're assholes.
Really?
Yeah, you would not want that thing on a podcast set. Like if it was on the podcast set here, it would be probably up in that tree, fucking ripping shit down.
Just being a menace.
It would do exactly the opposite of what you want it to do.
I would actually love if it was doing that. Personally, that'd be really funny.
kinda
We have
does
the little
fit our
PTZ
vibe.
camera, just follow it around.
Yeah,
Likes
raccoon
it.
cam.
There's enough space in here. I think it would be fun. Like they would give it grapes, but there's only so far that goes, right? Like once it doesn't give a shit about grapes anymore, then it goes sort of, like does
Gives up on
whatever.
grapes. It's like
Yeah.
a kid.
It is.
When I run out of Baby Bell, they went mad.
Yeah, it's like a kid, but like a kid that has problems with self control and isn't afraid to like bite you.
Kid.
Oh, Ludwig.
Yeah,
that was me.
yeah. You good people?
Oh, baby.
Oh my god, it's a cute little
Yeah.
bear! Look at him! I'm in a raccoon phase these days. I fucking love him, bro.
He loves
oh,
an
I'm losing my
animal.
mind. He's so cute.
He's
Yeah.
so cute.
Oh,
very
that
cute.
reminds me. I want to Zipper. Can you bring up that video? I sent this to everyone at like 3 a.m. I think this might be, and I'm not kidding. I just want to, because William, maybe you'll like it as well.
Yeah,
This is the
cool.
hardest I've laughed, I think, in 2 years straight.
I guarantee I'll
Is
like
this
it.
the
Is
monkey?
it- yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead
Don't
and spoil
spoil- don't
everything.
spoil
Why
it.
I
not?
was just asking if there was a monkey in
You
it.
have to play the sound too,
Prick.
Zipper.
Oh, it's. I'll come clean. I did not laugh when I was originally sent this. I laugh now. I laugh now saying son's
I
joy.
love the caption.
That's how I be.
Type shit.
Type shit. Oh, this is just type
man.
shit.
Oh my god.
It's not a very
bro.
popular video.
I know. It's I can't explain. It like makes me want to cry. How funny that is.
I know sleep paralysis demons aren't real, so who's actually sucking them?
That's not the point. There's so much to explain. That's not being explained, and I just wanted to share that. I want to share my
Is there
happiness
do
with you all.
monkeys suck each other off?
Dude,
They
absolutely.
just
I think
they do.
All right, so it's a yes. It's a yes. Good to know.
We should have Archie like right over the fence, like comp it in. That monkey's peering over, doing that
All the
the
time.
whole episode.
Why is he-
Do you have
What
sleep
is
paralysis?
happening to him?
I had it like a couple times in my life, but not like regularly.
You like wake up and you couldn't move, or
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
but I generally sleep quite good.
Dude,
Head empty.
last night. So, have you ever had a dream that feels like you lived a year in the dream? I've never had that happen. And
Monkeys do have oral sex and same sex, and they jerk off, including in all non-human animals.
oh,
well, that's just good form.
Wait, all non-unit? I don't believe that.
So there are praying
How does a
mantises.
parakeet jerk itself off?
No, I think it means like
It says all non-human animals.
All non-human animals?
Almost
I thought it was
all.
more like mammals.
I can name so many non-human animals that aren't.
Couldn't you just say all animals?
Show me a hippo that's fucking jerking itself off.
Why say non-human?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
But I think they can like dry hump a log.
Oh, like girls and pillows.
You know, like girls and pillows, right?
Yeah.
Hippos and logs. The women of the swamp.
I had a,
Hippos.
Boys and frogs.
I had a dream last night that felt like I lived a year.
Yeah.
Was it good or bad?
It was terrible.
Yeah.
So I in the beginning of the dream, my girlfriend dumped me.
Okay.
My longtime girlfriend dumped me, and
Saw
I
that
was really sad. You didn't see that coming. And I was really sad, but then I lived a year without her,
That's so sad.
and it was
actually.
so. And I woke up,
No.
and then she wakes up earlier than me, so she wasn't in bed, and I was like, "It's real."
No. Did
And I
you
was
find
like-
her and just
And I
clutch
literally
her?
messaged her, and I was like, "Are you here?" She's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "That's so good."
And then you message back, you say,
things.
you say it's been a year, I've moved on. I don't know what to tell you. It's been a year.
Dude, I was so sad when I woke up. And then I was like, wow.
This is a good dream. Now.
I found new appreciation.
Yeah.
This is what
Yeah.
happens to Cutie, except it's not that.
She's not sleeping.
Yeah,
What
but
do you
Dream
do?
Ludwig,
You do
Dream
bad
Ludwig's
I'm-
such a
I'm a
dog.
villain, bro. I
Yeah.
cheat on her.
Yeah.
I'll murder her dog.
Yeah.
I'm a little
A
bastard.
dream Dream Ludwig cutting Swift's head off.
And then she wakes up, and I'm like, sorry, I made the guillotine and put his head in. Like I have to speak for his crimes.
Dream Ludwig.
It's-
Who
it's-
else will?
It's you, but you're like 3 feet tall.
I gotta keep. Mr. Hyde keeps fucking up.
That's sad.
What's the maddest she's ever gotten at you for it?
Definitely like when I wouldn't apologize for it. Because there was a point where I put the foot down. I was like,
Like,
no.
why would I apologize for something
Yeah.
I didn't do?
It wasn't me. You shouldn't. And then she was like, you should just apologize. And I was like, okay,
Just in case it was actually. Yeah.
yeah.
We don't actually know which reality is real. What if this is a sim and that's the real reality? You
Yeah,
need to
so
apologize.
You gotta apologize.
That's when you triple down. Sam Ludwig's innocent.
Yeah. That's a different me.
Do you
different
apologize
me.
in that situation?
Absolutely not.
Hayden's a principled man.
No,
That's
I
what I'm
hold my ground.
Yeah.
You
I
hold
say,
your ground?
I say, if you want all the other apologies to mean something, I
Yeah.
can't do it here.
Right.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
If I do it here, then they're all fake.
Everything's fake. Yeah.
Zipper's clapping like an episode of Maury.
Just yelling.
Dude, I still think it's crazy with baby.
Yeah.
Do you want a second baby?
No.
Too baby.
One's great. It's fine. The first couple months is so hard.
Yeah.
Will you
It's
teach
so
it to
good.
wield
Sleep.
blade?
Yeah, dude. I let her pick up knives all the time.
That's
So
cool.
Sweet. Cool dad.
I want my baby.
I have a picture of her holding a crack pipe.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we're the same. I would do that with my kid. Frame one.
You can buy them on Amazon.
I know. I sent them to Ludwig.
It's
Dude,
like cooking straws
I
or-
bought them
we did
because they're
that
called
too.
oil burners.
Yeah.
I sent them to him like, hey, open this on stream. And then he did. And then he got mad at me. Because he was
Can
like,
you get in trouble
dude,
because it's paraphernalia,
you
right?
can.
yes. And
But
he was
even
like,
if you don't have the
he was like,
cracker
dude,
residue,
It fucked no. It was just new.
gone.
Crack gone. The crack pipe, goddamn crack pipe's gone.
crack
Yeah, because
pipe?
fucking Overlord Ludwig, Chairman Mao here says
Yeah.
no more crack pipes.
why not?
Crack.
Because it's paraphernalia. You fucking.
It's an oil burner.
It's
a
an
cooking
oil
straw.
burner, you
Yeah.
fucking
Here's the thing.
idiot.
Here's the thing.
It's a water pipe.
Fellas,
is there
I'm on
crack
your
residue
side.
on it?
If I could write the rules, I would say let's have paraphernalia if it's just a little bit. But the good people at Twitch.tv at the time would not have
Cowards.
given a fuck.
No, he got mad because
Bitch.tv.
he was like, if I'm up for another, if I'm up for like a renewal,
Yeah.
this'll hurt me.
Yeah, don't buy the hand that jerks.
And
you,
I'm
right?
like,
That's what I'm saying.
oh, okay.
Goddamn.
I'm not trying to get
Okay.
banned for a little crack pipe bit. That's not worth it to me.
That's why
I'm
we're
out
different.
here. I got a McFlurry last night, and the guy in the drive-thru, he walks up and he lights up right next to me
Crack
at the
pipe.
window. Crack pipe, guys asking me for money and hitting the crack pipe while he asks, and
least you
he's
know what he's spending
between
money on.
my car and the speaker to order the McFlurry. And you're telling me I can't watch that on Twitch?
What did it smell like?
Wait,
I didn't
Crack,
whiff.
what does crack smoke
I don't
smell
know.
like?
I don't know.
I've never.
you're the
smoked
one who's supposed to do
crack.
crack.
I'll do crack.
You're supposed to do it.
I will.
Supposed to?
I don't. You guys are actually really similar. I'm thinking about your place and how it's actually his ideal living space.
Do you sleep on the floor? No, you gotta.
Every room.
Does your wife sleep
Every
on the floor?
room just.
That's the only reason anything isn't a total disaster.
Every room in his house just serves like a very specific
Yeah.
purpose. Like a whole room for like
Cereal,
tools.
the cereal room.
A whole you have a cereal room? I missed that.
Cereal. Yeah, we didn't show you the cereal room.
Cereal.
Yeah. only one person at a time.
The living room only has candy in it.
What?
Yeah, the candy room.
The kitchen is full of like tools, like wrenches and stuff.
Yeah.
How is your baby alive?
There's a room just full of merch.
we baby-proof the outlets. She's fine.
That's all you need.
Can an outlet kill a baby?
No, it's good for it.
No.
What do they have to do to it to kill it?
You'd have to
itself?
put like the worst thing you can do is you plug a fork in or a paper clip and it just it'll just melt it basically. It'll like throw sparks and melt it. To actually kill yourself with it, I don't think you really can. I mean, I'm not gonna say that you won't, but touching one hand and the other hand to both sides of an outlet probably won't kill it.
Okay,
Gonna need
a YouTube
big
show.
subtitle below that.
You do a YouTube
Don't
show
do
called
that.
Myth Baby.
Yeah.
And you just test modern myths using your
Just baby.
baby as the dummy.
I had an idea of like
Yo.
making a room that had all the things that babies typically hurt themselves with, but then making it so that everything gets kind of caught. So like there's like the, like a dresser, but there's like a string on it. So it's like it's cable chained to the wall.
That's so not worth it.
Oh, it
It's
comes
just an
down
idea. That's what I'm
all the
talking
way
about.
until the height of a baby.
Well, it goes like maybe it'll move like a few degrees.
Like
So
it's
it's like
the baby pulling an IKEA dresser, which has killed thousands of
Yeah.
babies,
And
and,
it's like-
then right before it crashes, there's a string that goes bing,
Yeah.
and then it pauses, and William enters frame, and he goes, "This kills thousands of babies."
every day.
There were old
Yeah.
cartoons where there was a trope where the character would have to save a baby that was just crawling aimlessly through a city.
through danger.
Through
And
danger.
all missing, barely.
Yeah, and constantly just like missing certain doom, and you're just recreating ultimately a Tex Avery cartoon with your child.
They want to die, dude. It's
Oh,
insane.
they want to
They like
die.
actually everything they do is it's almost
their
like
natural
they're-
instinct.
Yeah,
And
They
they're-
scream for the void.
yeah, exactly.
Give me death. Father, I want it.
They have no perception of fear. They have no perception of danger. Like she like ripped her finger open the other day. It was bad. We had this like Christmas bell, like something that you wouldn't in 1,000 years. Like how would somebody hurt themselves with this? And you're like, I have no idea. Like it was just this ornament, this like sheet metal punched ornament that had like star cutouts, little holes and stuff. And the star cutouts were like, I don't know, the size. Like,
Oh, she put her finger.
So she put her finger
Oh
in,
no!
but it's not sharp. I think she fell.
Oh.
So I think she like put her finger through the hole on this ornament that was hanging on the door and then fell.
But babies are kind of dumb because they could do that and then you could go, yay, and they
Yeah.
also are happy.
Dude, she had no idea. She wasn't really even
Oh
crying
my
or
God.
anything. There was like actually like blood, when like blood drops on the floor.
oh my
and
God,
stuff. And
that's so scary.
it was bad. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, I gotta kill my baby.
But it wasn't that bad. It was just, it's fine now.
Baby's stressful.
Yeah.
I wait.
It
You're
is.
not,
you
you're
wait,
not-
man?
dude. You're
I
not
sleep.
having a baby.
I
bro.
sleep.
I wait, man.
Let's have a baby,
You
man.
can't. You don't have time to fire shake
Well,
drizzle.
that's why I gotta finish. I gotta finish my work. I gotta fire, shake, drizzle, and then when that time frees up, then I can baby.
Yeah, then you have a baby and you do the podcast.
Do
Those
you-
are the only
so-
two things you do.
Baby podcast.
Well, if I have a baby, I'm not doing this.
No, you always
No,
do
do not say that. You don't say that.
Don't not say. What I
I'm
would do is
gonna sleep
Yeah,
walking
once I
while
have
you're
my baby, I'm not going to do the thing that most conveniently fits with being a father. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a podcast with my baby, and I don't want it to. I don't want you guys to take my baby's thunder.
Interviewing your baby.
What's up, big shitter?
Well, imagine that podcast. I do it for 18 years straight because the first 3 are gonna suck.
Yeah.
It's a bad podcast.
I think
for
the
a
first
while.
like 5 will suck.
No, you ever talk to like a 3 to 5 year old?
I think
for
it
an
gets
hour
old.
and a half?
I think it
Cute.
gets old.
Yeah.
They're cute.
They-
Kid
yeah,
or the
but they don't
podcast
like-
a bit.
Well, I think that talking to a 5-year-old for a year until they turn 6 will just be really.
5-year-olds are sick. They just learned about the sky being blue.
Yeah, but that's like every episode. Like it's gonna get
They're
old.
gonna fucking learn about new
I
shit
don't know.
every
I'm
day.
genuinely workshopping.
I was hanging out with a 2-year-old last night, and he has interesting things to
They're
say.
interesting.
For an hour and a half straight.
Yeah, for several hours.
You know what
actually.
I love? If you ever hang out with like a 4 or 5 year old, ask them their oldest memory.
Yeah.
Because usually it is 5, maybe 6. So they're like before the age that you as an adult would remember something, and their whole perspective shifts.
Yeah.
I asked this I think he was 4. I asked this 4-year-old, I was like, what's your oldest memory? And he gets really embarrassed because he's like, I don't know. It was like stressing him out. And I was like, sit there and think.
I'll give you half a
Like
baby
a fucking
bell.
baby shake.
And if you don't think, I'll shake you.
Sit down and think, and I'll give you a
I
fucking
was,
baby
I
bell
was
cheese.
squeezing the baby bell, and I was like, do you want it to be crushed? No, think. And then eventually he goes, eating strawberry.
Aw.
Oh.
And I'm like, beast.
So the kid I was hanging out with last night, my girlfriend is a nanny and
Yeah.
she's taking care of him and I'm just hanging out with them. He remembers shit that we did together, the three of us, from like a year
That you
ago.
don't remember
And
now.
he's like he's 2.5.
That's like his
sick.
whole life.
We took him out,
I think
like
he's
we took him to
Yeah.
udon once to dinner, and he'll talk about eating udon with us.
The udon was delicious. The Japanese,
Yeah, fantastic meal.
He's well spoken.
eloquent.
And I don't know, that's fucking crazy. He's like
Yeah.
2.5, and he has memories that he can latch onto already.
I think he's capping.
I also last night, because it's me, my girlfriend, we're walking around, like I think we're in like Culver City or something, and we're with an Asian child. We're with an Asian 2-year-old.
looks like you stole
We're
him.
both white.
Yeah, right.
And we
You
like
two are
go
the
out to
reason the
dinner.
neighborhood's like this.
And there's this couple that like walks up to us, and they ask us to take a picture of them because it's their 3rd year anniversary. And I'm like, of course, I'll take the photos, and then snap a few. And then the guy, I see something change in the guy's eyes, and he's like, "Are you Aiden?" And I'm like, yeah. Like, he's like, dude, I listen to their podcast, and like says this.
Why
to,
do you have an
says this
Asian
to his-
baby?
And then he's looking at us, and then I'm looking at him.
would've been so dope.
And I'm like fighting the urge to explain to him that I'm like, this is not my Asian baby.
Dude, you had the
have to
opportunity of a
embrace
lifetime.
it.
You go, all right, nice to meet you. All right, let's go, Zipper.
Yeah.
Dude, Zipper's gonna steal Asian baby.
And I was just like, goodbye now, no explanation, just walked other direction.
Well, if you would like an Asian baby, you can go to the Patreon episode where we will make one, and also Open Sauce where they're selling them, correct?
Yes, that's
There's
true.
cyborgs. There's
Yeah.
cyborgs. There's
Yeah,
no
safe,
human rights
safe,
things.
safe.
Yeah,
No
everything-
human trafficking.
No, there's going to be real babies at Open
There's
Sauce.
cyborgs. There's
trafficking
cyborgs,
babies
and
on
they have
sale.
Laser eyes. They're very dangerous.
Bones sold separately.
Right. You got to bone it
It's the
yourself.
Boston.
Wow.
This guy gets it.
Wow.
This guy gets it.
No.
Come on down to Open Sauce.
The yard does not officially endorse Open Sauce.
Open Sauce number one.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy.
Yawn into.
That's crazy.
No.
Is there anything you'd like to promote before you're arrested?
Yeah, they're right outside. Daylight NBC.
It's okay, man.
Not boning.
Leave the boneless. Leave the kids boneless.
Holy shit.
Boneless.
I was thinking like boneless wings, bone-in
Dude,
wings.
that's crazy.
I'm desperately trying to.
What do you got?
What am I promoting?
You're sending off the viewers.
Yeah, send us off. We're at the end of the episode.
Oh, eat shit and die.
All right.
Go to opensauce.com and buy a ticket. Come see your
Open
boys
Sauce.
at
You
at
should do
Open Sauce.
opensauce.com/theyard for
Yeah.
1% off.
Yeah, we should. I think we can do that.
And we'll see if
I
we
would
can
have to
drive
ask.
people.
Yeah.
And we want a piece of that.
We
Go
want a
to
piece.
opensauce.com/theyard and you get 1% off. If that doesn't work, it's because we couldn't figure out how to make that work.
Okay. Awesome. That's kind of fun. Wow. All right. See you in the primo. Bye. Is your guys' in French?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it plays.
What?
That was French.
What was
I
that?
can give you a do-over.
What are you talking about? Do over what? For my flawless
I'll
sentence?
give you a do-over for the best of all.
That's not what I said.
That was pretty damn close.
Really close
That's
there.
what I said.
It sounds so bad.
Wait, now I feel like it's Italian.
It's definitely European, but it's not French.
It's like what AI thinks French is.
It's just similar.